Welcome to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Tonight's game will be Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. As we continue our pirate-themed DLC case, remember, all you really need in a case is one good piece of evidence. That's right, in this pirate case, the one piece of evidence is real. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How are you guys doing today? I see Extemporaneous was here early with a lurk. Sadly, I miss hanging out with you, Extemporaneous. Saying random Transformers check. Scorponok. Scorponok's another big one. I do have him in the other room, but he's a large guy. He's a giant-sized Transformer. His head turns into a smaller dude, whose head turns into a smaller dude, and his whole body turns into either a scorpion or a large, like, city base that you can have the smaller Transformers on. But Extemporaneous, if you can hear this from the void, from the VOD void, hope you're doing well. Weedle says, good, go Ev. Oh, go evening. Go evening, Weedle. How are you doing? Good to see you. Rukov says, it is currently 80 degrees where Logan is. As such, we will be turning the Monokuma Kigurumi off today. Thank you. Thank you for your pity on me, for showing me mercy. Rukov says, maybe if it gets into the triple digits, does like a negative symbol count as a digit? But how are you doing, Rukov? Let's go ahead and load up the game and just kind of recap where we're at. So we finished the first day of the trial. We successfully defended a literal whale. The orca is now been acquitted of all charges, but sadly, the cool pirate girl that was her trainer is now being accused, and so we're gonna have to spend the second day investigating on how to defend her. But I mean, the plus side, I think that means more time spent with cool pirate girl rather than just a whale. Whittle says, I got a bad bug on my graduation day, so womp womp me. Worst case, I go to urgent care. How bad is this bug, Weedle? Are you okay, urgent care? But I don't think it'll come to that. It just looked bad. I think a spider bit me. I don't know. Okay, that could be bad. My mom one time got bitten by a brown recluse spider. Those are the ones that I think the whole thing is you can recognize them because they have a pattern on the abdomen on the back that looks like a violin or something like that. And we had to rush her to the hospital. She got bit on her leg, whole leg swelled up. If we hadn't taken her to the hospital, she probably would have died. So take care of yourself, Weedle. But I hope it's not that serious. Please get feeling better. Get whatever rest you need, Weedle. Please. July 21st, 1:13 p.m. Write anything agency. Oh, she's sad that the whale didn't die. Sigh. That was a big sigh, Athena. Did you lose the case? No, we won. With the defendant.
TTS meow meow. Are you guys okay? May the bugs don't spread any more sickness.
Well, I'm okay. How are you doing, Crystal? I'm okay. It sounds like Weedle is potentially dying. Although I guess I know that spiders aren't insects, but I do feel like both insects and arachnids fall under the same umbrella of bugs, right? So I think, you see, when Weedle first said bug, I thought you meant like, I caught a bug, like I caught a cold. So Weedle might be dying. I probably shouldn't joke about that just in case it is serious, but Weedle, do make sure you're taking care of yourself. Crystal, how are you doing? Are you safe? Are you free from bites, insect, arachnid, or otherwise? I hope you're doing okay. No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Huh? And why are you so dejected? Daddy, were you being mean to her? What? Picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Wright, not cool. Wait a minute, no, talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence, but then Sasha got arrested instead. I mean, I feel like, to be fair, I feel like every time we prove a defendant's innocence, which, by the way, is above and beyond the actual job of a defense attorney, but every time we prove a defendant's innocence, somebody else always gets arrested, right? So that's what happened. Oh, that's too bad. So what are you two gonna do now? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of. We're talking about murder. I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her we want to represent her. Oh, I thought that was already implied with what we were shouting at each other when she was arrested. Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence. Sounds like a plan. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Dad. Oh, so we still don't have Apollo hanging out with us. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Apparently you gotta clean toilets, bro. Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great. I mean, anything I could do as a lawyer. Unnecessary evidence given to Apollo. Once again, I'm just grateful that Trucy didn't take it because of the horrible things she does with evidence. That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. Now I can read some more in the chat, I think. Let's see. Rukov says, do you mean to say that you were sick? See, that's what I thought at first by talking about getting a bug. But it was a bug bite. July 21st, Ship Shape Aquarium, Orca Pool. We'll say, oh, now here's the official introduction saying, hey there, puppy kicker stink, not eating enough Fun Dip Man, and stinky puppy kicker that needs to hit up people and make some friends that are not just on the computer. I feel personally attacked. I have some IRL friends. I feel like I don't really hang out with people other than doing improv shows, but I know some people for real. It's all good. Huh? There's no water in the pool. Of course there's not. I mean, we need to investigate the bottom of the pool where the Jack Shipley fell and died. Hola, where are you? Not in the empty pool, Athena. What? Sweet. I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there. Or that sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. Or maybe she's dying from lack of water. Okay, there's a question mark. I'm gonna guess it's either Fulbright or that Dr. Crab guy that we haven't met yet. I'll say Fulbright. Careful there, you shouldn't get right up to the edge like that. Ha ha, I was right, Fulbright. Now we got music and I can... Sorry that took so long to get some music in the background. I always feel awkward chatting when there's no music, but now we got it. Let's see, Weedle says to Crystal, ahoy! Crystal says, ahoy! Weedle says, nah, it just hurts when I put pressure on it, so I'm good. Okay, so that's good. For a second, I thought you were just gonna say, it just hurts when I live, when I breathe, when I bodily function. Says probably, well, do still take care of yourself nonetheless, Weedle. Crystal says, you got bitten by a spider? You'll turn into Spider-Man. That is true. You know, Spider-Man originally started out as a documentary, but then it was so popular they had to start making up stories, because that is what happens, apparently. Weedle says, if I die, it on you, Logan? I mean, I guess that's fair. I was making some jokes. I shouldn't. Crystal's laughing. Crystal says, no bugs here in my place, so I'm fine. At all? Are you bug-free? Anyway, by the way, Rukov, Weedle, Crystal, it's good to see all of you here. Once again, I don't know how long it's going to take before we finally hit summer and people aren't so busy anymore. I miss having tons of people in here and chatting and having lots of fun with all of our friends. But thank you for those who are here. You guys are real ones. The MVPs of the stream, the Rukov, the Crystal, and the Weedle, who is not a Weedle. Oh, and a poll just appeared. Okay, wow, all right. I don't know how many people are gonna vote in this poll, but let's check it out. In the case of Logan versus chat, we find Logan guilty of light mode, guilty of imposter syndrome. That is true. That is absolutely true. I'll probably vote on that in a second. Guilty of cookie jar theft. Guilty of being lonely in public. I try to pretend I'm not lonely in public, or technically not guilty. I'm gonna do guilty of imposter syndrome. I'm voting for that one right now. Because that is true. That just is true. All right, let's talk to Fulbright a little bit. Let me have a quick little sip of water, and then we'll talk to Fulbright. You don't want to end up like the victim, but Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around. Detective Fulbright, oh, it's so good to see you, who I know will never be a murderer. Grr. Is something wrong, Miss Lawyer? Oh, you look so angry. I object to you arresting Ms. Buckler. Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead. All right, first we gotta present everything to him. Did we ever present our badge to him earlier in this chapter? So that's your symbol of justice, is it? Well, this is mine. Wow, yeah, okay, yeah, we already did that, I think. Yeah, we did that. There's lots of emotions, though. Okay, so, I'm so sad. All right, we're gonna present everything. Nothing to say about that. Present this. The poor victim! It's heart-wrenching! Crime cannot go unpunished! We don't want crime to go unpunished either. No, we saw this dialogue before. Yeah, we saw this before. I'm gonna read some more in the chat while we wait to be able to figure out all this. Wait, there we go. Chat wasn't scrolling for a second. Chris with Emote Wheel says, if you want to see how bad it is, look at the Discord photo thing. Wait, you took a photo of your bug bite? I don't know. Should I look? Do I need to worry about this? Is it gonna be like really gruesome or something, or is it gonna be swollen? And will I regret it? Because I'm the type of person, I get really squeamish when I see unpleasant things like that. The worst is, oh, the poll is done. Guilty of light mode won with 57% of the vote. Crystal contributing 2 channel points. Well, and that is technically true as well. But no, when you have like videos of somebody like playing sports, basketball, football, or whatever, and they break like an arm or a leg, and suddenly the arm or the leg or whatever bends in the wrong direction, even though there's no like blood and viscera and things like that, So someone who has looked at the picture or pictures or whatever, is it safe? Somebody who's not Weedle. I don't know if I trust Weedle. I don't know. Okay, let's keep presenting everything until we have it here. Oh, that's the camera that he left us, the fish. Are you trying to bribe me? Oh, what a heinous act! I'll bring justice down upon you! Oh, this is food for the penguin! I wasn't trying to give it to you! What kind of person gives fish as a bribe? I don't know, I mean, maybe it's a really tasty salmon. Oh, you'd be surprised! All kinds of people try to bribe the police's favor. A politician once even sent me some raw meat as a bribe. Raw meat? So what'd you do with it? I feel like this is a setup to a joke. Oh, it goes without saying, I returned it to him, and then I arrested him. I mean, it's not a pun, but yeah, that is what Fulbright ought to do, because he's a good boy. The meat was rotten by the time he got it back, though. Must have been a pretty rotten day for the politician altogether. Ah, that was delightful. Nothing to say about that. Penguin calendar. Nothing to say about that. And swashbuckler video. Nothing to say about that. We got 3 more. TV phone. Nothing to say about that. Why is that even in our evidence, though? Nothing to say about the autopsy report and killer whale book. Nothing to say about that. Now we can actually talk to him about normal things. Talk. Why arrest Buckler? Let's see. Crystal says, when in doubt, blame Logan. I feel like that could be one of the common slogans of this channel. Not because I made it one, but I feel like that is fair. Widow says, duh. No, it's Eggland! Says, it hit summer and I'm suddenly more busy? Really? Is it just because you're all graduated now and like you're a real person now? Or like, do you have just lots of fun summer plans? Like, what's keeping you so busy, Eggland? And by the way, I don't think we've gotten an update recently on your health, but I hope you're doing all right these days. If nothing else, having the dogs back, don't they say that like petting dogs is supposed to be good for either your blood pressure or your heart or something like that? I think. Widow says, I came back from King's Dominio? So woo? King's Dominio. Dominio. Is that supposed to be Dominion without the N or Domino with an extra I? I am so confused. It says, and won a huge Pikachu. So yeah, oh, is this like a place like in, wait, is this in a Pokemon game or is this like an in-person game like a Dave & Buster's? What is this place? I need more information. Ms. Buckler is 100% innocent, so why did you arrest her? I understand your desire to believe in her, but the fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come and go as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. I have a feeling that if someone is willing to commit murder, stealing somebody else's ID card is probably not beneath them. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof the suspect's card was used. Security card added to the court record. A key card for gaining access to the Orca pool. Only the victim and Sasha had one. Objection! Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card. See, that's what I said. Oh my, I guess that would be one possible explanation. Perhaps introducing reasonable doubt? Hee hee, didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? Yeah, someday, Athena. Someday you'll be a lawyer. Weedle says, no visible blood. Okay, well that's good, because we also want to make sure that you do still have blood inside your body. So that's good. Crystal says, the bug bite isn't that bad, just reddish. Okay, Weedle says, just under the skin. Yeah, kinda. Crystal says, yeah, it's safe. Okay, so Crystal, I feel like I could trust her a bit more. Weedle says, you don't trust me? Well, Weedle, do you blame me? Weedle. Eglin says, it's just kind of red, no blood or horrible, gross, nasty stuff. Oh, okay, all right, in that case, I'll take a look, and I don't know if I should show it on the stream, though, in case it's considered disturbing content, but I'll take a look. Oh, it's even spoilered. Ah, that looks painful. I mean, yeah, it's not like super, but that is, oh, bad looking. That is, ugh. Yeah, it's not super bad, but that looks painful. I am sorry. Yeah, Weedle, if like your whole, I don't know if that was your arm or your leg, but if whatever limb that is, if that swells up a ton, do like see a doctor. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Please, 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 please. Yeah, we'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't. Except the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. Wait, what? She said she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently, she was giving the Orca pool a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Well, when do you expect someone to do it? Can't do it during business hours? Yes, she said that a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect. Have we gotten a time of death from the updated autopsy report yet? Did we? Hang on, I gotta double check. Because I know it was updated. From 12 to 10, we have a 10-hour window? That is useless. Let's see, Eglin says, I'm getting back into Sploon again. And the first event is We Are Under Effing Attack. Please tell me that's what the event is typed. Obviously Nintendo wouldn't, but there's still that one video of, was it Fry? Like talking in the weird little kind of squid language and sounded like she was dropping an F-bomb. So are you enjoying the We Are Under Effing Attack event? Crystal says, the only busy thing I'm doing is writing down things in Stardew. Let me guess, Crystal. You're writing like your name, but with Elliot's last name. You're like daydreaming about marrying Elliot. You're like, so instead of like writing down Crystal with Hajime Bonkers, you're like, Elliot with Hajime Bonkers. Yeah, I can tell. I don't know why he's like dropping his maiden name and taking your last name, but he is. That's just the way he rolls. Quick 80 says, howdy! Forgot there was a stream, lol, but I'm gonna just lurk here while I play Genshin, listening to your voice for my brain. Hi, Quick Katie! My voice is probably not particularly soothing while you're playing Genshin, but thank you for the lurk. I hope that I don't upset you with my inability to figure things out while you're playing Genshin. Hopefully we'll get to like have you maybe unlurk at some point if we get done with Genshin. Now that that dragon that you're talking about is dead. Hang on, I need a sip of water. Okay, let's get into this now. Let's keep going. I want to investigate some crap. Objection! There must be something I can object to in there somewhere. Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. By By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Ms. Buckler's questioning is over? No, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. I miss the days when we used to be able to like click the background of everything, like even when we weren't investigating a scene. Like, why did they have to lose that for 3D? Because remember when we would go to like the police station and there was that one guy in the computer and there was all the weird stuff he was doing? Then we got the inside, the guard in the detention center. I feel like some of the nice flavor of the world of the universe that this takes place in has kind of been lost because of that. Why, is something wrong? Oops, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. But it does concern us. We intend to represent Ms. Buckler. What? You do? Oh, in that case, I have a favor to ask. Just do a poor job. You see, the electric chair kind of breaks down if we don't use it enough, and it's been a while since we've had a good execution. Really appreciate being able to just fire it up and kill that girl. Could you get this medicine to her? Prescription medicine. This, I am suddenly concerned about Sasha. Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. I've spent some time at that hospital myself. We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that'd be great. So if we hadn't come by, she could possibly just die from lack of whatever that medicine is. Crystal says to Queen Katie, hi, enjoy Genshin. Eglin said, I'm doing all right health-wise, but I gotta go back to the doctors and get my meds switched. I took them for 2 days and was in so much pain, so I stopped them and I'm better now. I am so sorry. That's one of the big problems that I think people have like with a lot of these things. Sometimes, what do they say? Sometimes the cure, what's the saying? The cure is worse than the disease? Something like that, but please get yourself taken care of, Eglin. And there's Queen Katie's official lurk. Krista with an emote. Eglin says, or at least back to normal. Says, and Weedle says, oh, and that Pikachu was told not super expensive. The Pikachu was told not super expensive. I'm gonna guess you're probably trying to say totally not super expensive. Like 200-ish bucks. I hate gambling. I lost 100%. Wait, did you spend $200 trying to win the Pikachu? Or are you saying it's worth $200 and you won it? Widow says, but it is like Six Flags. Ooh, if Beowulf comes tonight. I don't know if Beowulf's gonna be busy again like the other night. You gotta mention that Beowulf loves amusement parks. Yeah, all right. I gotta grab, hang on. I gotta grab something, one second here. I don't know, I feel like I'm lacking energy. I think it's because it's so hot in here. I feel like I just need to have like a little piece of chocolate or something. Just some sugar to soup me up a little bit. As I hope you'll indulge me for just a second. I'll cover up my mouth so you can't see the grossness of me chewing. Chocolate chewing noises. Then I'll read some more, I promise. I just gotta finish eating this chocolate. There we go. Medicine, huh? Does Ms. Buckler have some sort of illness? I think that's the kind of question you'd better ask her. I mean, you know, privacy, medical, doctor-patient confidentiality. What are you asking me for? In justice we trust. Now I need to get back to the investigation. Prescription bag added to the court record. Seized from Sasha's residence. She apparently had this filled at the Hickfield Clinic. We can give it back to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. If we can't see Sasha or investigate, we should question the people at the aquarium. All right, I just want to present the two things we got. Yeah, present these things, see if we get any more information. Nothing to say about that, present this. Please give that to Sasha Buckler. It's very important that she has it. That might be a bomb, knowing what we secretly know. Us, the player, being from the future to them. You're pretty considerate, aren't you, even to a suspect? Of course, I treat everyone justly and fairly, no matter who they are. In that case, you'll share the prosecution's information with us, right? It's only fair. You've got a point there, but... Oh, Oh, quite the pickle! Oh, pickles! Oh. His heart is filled with confusion. I don't think we'll get him to listen now. I think she's sensing emotion! She's sensing emotion! Yeah, I didn't really think that was gonna work. I thought that was like a whole thing that we were talking about in the last case, how that she has like been sensing a lack of emotion, and to the point where we were all even saying in chat, why did she never bring this up? Why didn't she, when upon seeing him, go like, oh my gosh, this guy is like not feeling emotions. This is so messed up. And now she's feeling emotions, or she's sensing his emotions. I don't like this. I shouldn't have presented that evidence. It is ruined my immersion. Okay, so I guess we'll just go around to the other parts of the aquarium. Aqua tunnel? Nope, nope, no. Oh, crap, it's just Athena. Can we present something to her? Hey, oh, yeah, Athena, I want you to have a fish. I think you could use it. Ugh, that smells awful. Please keep it away from me. But you're the one who wanted it. Why do I have to carry it? Orla sure eats a lot, doesn't she? I used to eat a lot when I was a kid. I took lots of naps, too. And you still take lots of naps, especially on the office sofa. What? You knew about that? It's this new thing I'm trying out. Sleep learning. Yeah, that's the ticket. Not buying it. Okay, anything new from these things? Oh, I get it. Your current state of mind is gather all the information we can get. But let's concentrate on useful information from now on, okay, boss? No, I want everything. I want everything. I don't want useful I want useful information. Ooh, the Swashbuckler Spectacular is so exciting. I could watch it 100 times. The fierce fighting, the graceful moves. Oh, Orla and Sasha are so cool. If you love the show so much, why don't you marry it? I mean, try auditioning to be in it, and then get to know it, and then marry it. Hey, I know, the whole office could be in it together. We could be the Anything Pirate Band, you know, from the name of the agency. Sounds like a pretty pathetic pirate band to me. What are you talking about? It sounds cutthroat. It means we would do anything to get our hands on treasure. Anything. No matter how brutal. Yikes! We're a brutal pirate band? All right, this. Nope, nothing new. After this, we will, I guess, move on to the next area, because we don't need to talk to Athena. Let me read a couple of comments in the chat, though. Let's see. Crystal saying, laughing, not you trusting me more than Weedle. Well, okay. Am I wrong to? Crystal, be real with me. I will trust you on this. Should I trust you less than Weedle? I know it'll be like a paradox, but should I trust you less than Weedle? Weedle said, but it is cute, so I have to keep it. Well, I think once you've probably touched it and gotten your scent on it, it's like a small animal. You know, the Pikachu's parents might not take it back because it now smells like Weedle. You know what I'm saying? And Weedle says, arm. Okay, so that's what it was. Eglin said, oh no, they were not lying. You can encounter every boss in Salmon Run all at once now. Oh. How many bosses are there? Weedle says, King's Dominion. Forgot the last letter. Okay, so that's what it was called. King's Dominion. I could tell there was a typo, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And Eglin said, I'm never going to make it to the end of a boss wave. I can barely make it through anything past Kohozuna. What's Kohozuna? Keep in mind, I have only ever played Splatoon 2 and only a little tiny bit of it. I enjoyed what I briefly did, but I just never got super into it. I am sorry. Crystal laughing, Rukov duels with Weedle, and Rukov won the duel. Rukov says rip, Weedle says no! But then gambles and says yippee! Okay, we should play some more here. It's just horrible. How could Ms. DePlume write such mean things about Orla? This awful book made the judge doubt her innocence. Especially since he's a fan of Ms. DePlume's work. I read the book too, you know. I hate to admit it, but it's a real page turner. It really brought the scenes to life. Ms. DePlume is a powerful writer. She knows how to capture the reader's imagination. Maybe I'll ask her to sign the book for me. Well, what do you know? Looks like you really did become, what do you know? Looks like you really did become a fan. Okay, 2 more things to present. All right, nothing new, and 1 more thing. And nothing new. All right, so let's head over to, what was the other place? The Pubbo Danger or something? Pubbo Danger. Maybe we'll finally meet Dr. Crab.
July 21st,
Ship Shape Aquarium. Bobo danger. Huh? The door is open. It was closed yesterday. Well, you know what we have to do, right? See a door, you gotta go through it. Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out. I was gonna say, like, just walk in normally, knock on it. You know? We don't have to sneak. Whoa! There's x-rays of turtles and, like, diagrams of penguins and fish in piles of ramen. Oh, there's a sleeping bag under the desk. Okay, so this has got to be that Dr. Krabs place, right? What is that jaw in the upper right? Oh, this is him. I still don't know what voice to give him. So it's just like, I'll wait till I see him and try to get a vibe of him. It's just saying, hey, you two. What? His hair is a lot fluffier than I remember from the picture. His outfit with like the pop collar and everything. It reminds me of like a doctor version of Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. So I don't know what this guy should sound like. So I don't know. Just gonna give him kind of a deep gravelly voice for right now. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Eek, we're sorry. My apologies, sir. She insisted. It was all her. Kill her. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. He looks tired. Ah, and we got some music. Why? Wait, is his tie tucked into something? Is it tucked into his button-up shirt's pocket or something like that? All right, let me read some more comments in the chat, though. Eglin said, the event hasn't started yet. It starts this Friday. Okay, so that's what you're getting all geared up for. Oh, and there's Beowulf saying, hello, lonely man, Beowulf. Okay, so I don't know what time you got in here, so I don't know if you heard us talking about it, but Weedle was talking about an amusement park called King's Dominion. I'm curious if you are familiar with this, if you've heard about it. Weedle says to Beowulf, hello, how?
Okay, Rokov is going to bed things. Chat needs to do tonight, remind Logan. Ovaltine isn't chocolate milk.
It is.
Radio commercials say this.
No,
anything.
lie.
Logan says to make himself look foolish, make a joke about Fivehead.
Mm-hmm.
Remind Logan he is a great guy.
Aww.
And he makes us happy with his content.
Thank you so much, Rukov, for the beef long at TTS. Get some sleep. I'm sure you need to be up early tomorrow. I appreciate everything you do. Have a good rest of your night. As always, if you can't sleep, feel free to come back. We love having you here. You're awesome, Rukov. And chat, no, what the gold commercials apparently said, according to Rukov, is it's not just chocolate milk, meaning it is chocolate milk, but it's also so much more. Ovaltine is chocolate milk. Ovaltine is chocolate milk, chat. You need to understand this. I don't know what I'm doing to the microphone there. But good night, Rukov. Sleep well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the beef log at TTS. I still don't know how you still have so many tens of thousands of channel points to be able to keep doing beef log at TTSs. It's amazing. Weedle saying to Beowulf, hello, Atlas fanboy. Bill says to Weedle, Atlas do be good. Rukov says, thank you for being witness to Logan's loneliness and descent into madness. Descent. As if you guys haven't already driven me down there. Eglin says, I haven't opened the game in so long, and I literally went, where am I? This isn't Splatsville. I'm in Inkopolis Square. I grew up with this place. Is that because they changed it, or you just forgot where you were? I do need to try playing some more Splatoon 2, at least so I can refamiliarize myself a bit more with the lore. I just know that you're a kid, you're a squid. And that's like the main thing. And I think that the idols, the girls who sing, are also secretly secret agents. Or something like that. Okay. This guy looks really serious. Yeah. Now, the polite thing to do is to knock and ask if you can come in. Now, start over. Yes, sir! Knock, knock. Who's there? Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Thank you. Sorry to bother you, who? Now what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation and... Hey, miss. Where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, because he's a vet. Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. Huh. So, his mask, is that a sleeping mask? Like, because it's got eyeball, or is that like so that he can, is that to trick the penguins into thinking he's a penguin? So they'll be more comfortable with him like poking and prodding and like performing medical stuff on them.
I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep.
What's with this guy?
My apologies. I just woke up and I was a little groggy. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. I'm Shipshape Aquarium's resident veterinarian.
Oh, you're Dr. Crab! Ah! Thank you, Crystal, for the Tomcat. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat then. I don't know why, like, the heat today is really getting to me. It's like sapping all of my energy. I need, that little bit of sugar earlier doesn't seem to have been enough. Let me read some more in the chat then. Weedle says, Tarukov, dear Burbman, can you make fun of Logan too? I believe his ego is too big. Really? Because my ego keeps getting crushed down into a fine powder. It's finally starting to coalesce just the tiniest bit. And you're like, no, too much for this guy. Rukov says, aw, don't worry. Logan self-prunes his ego. That is fair. Widow says, I gambled $200 away for a Pikachu and some other stuff. What was the other stuff then? Beowulf said, which park? I'm a coaster enthusiast. Widow says, it was legal. It was legal. B, it was for kids' toys and not money. Well, that kind of reminds me, I mentioned before that, like, when I was younger, my parents used to go on road trips a bit more frequently than my family does these days. And whenever we would cut through either Las Vegas or Reno, we would always stop off at Circus. That's a casino with a big kind of like circus theme, hence the name. Not like the fanciest casino, but as a kid, I loved it because they had like a whole section with carnival type of games like you would see at amusement parks. And like looking back, it's like, yeah, that really is just gambling, but for small children. But because you're not winning money back, you're winning like little prizes. I still have like a teddy bear that I won there on one of the trips. It's kind of amazing. I love it. And Beowulf says, Weedle, which park were you at? Weedle says, it was King's Dominion in Virginia. Quick Kitty said, he's almost emotionless. Also, he's good at faking. Oh, he's almost emotionless. Also, he's good at faking. She said his heart was full of confusion. So, I'm just saying. By the way, so were you just popping back from the lurk? Or are you back permanently? Once everybody's back permanently, there's also something I need to talk to you guys about with Ace Attorney, but I want to make sure that like everybody's here for that. I mentioned it briefly on Discord, but it's very interesting, I thought. Okay, anyway, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday. And Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. Probably doing a murder.
Oh, son of a gun. This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep.
Oh, I just noticed there's a penguin in his hair. Did his head just give birth to a penguin? It's like a little baby penguin.
This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep.
Peep, 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 peep. Ah, what a cute little thing. Who is it?
Penguin chick, a member of the little penguin species. It lives in my hair.
Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair. Athena, no pets allowed in my office. Aw, you're no fun. Okay, I think I said before last time, like, I'm having a hard time figuring out who the culprit could be, because hopefully it's not gonna be Sasha, since she is our client, and it's not Orla. We got her acquitted. So the only people that really leaves are either Marlon Rhymes, Nora DePlume, or this guy. Marlon seemed pretty earnest about caring about Sasha, and so I don't think it's him. Nora DePlume with like all of her psyche locks and everything, even though I don't like her, I don't think she's the killer. But that means that if this guy's the killer, the little baby penguin is either gonna be homeless or is gonna be stuck in prison after this.
If you two don't have any particular business with me, please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one. Just scooch in there. There you go.
Oh, wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions, please, to save Miss Buckler.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're the curious pair who defended Orla.
That's right. Please let us ask you a little about the case. Little penguin. We're gonna present everything. Let's see. I gotta read some more in the chat. I gotta have some more water. It's just, hang on. I gotta make sure my vent is open. It's just way too hot in here. There we go. Beowulf says, ooh, home of formerly named Intimidator 305, I-305 for short. That's a bucket list coaster for me. I never even heard of this place. And you immediately not only recognize the amusement park he's talking about by name, even though it's in a completely different state, but you know, like, it's prime roller coaster. I guess you are a coaster enthusiast, as you said. Wow. Beowulf said it's a Cedar Fair park. Okay, so it's part of a chain, so that makes sense. We just said, oh yeah, I want to go on it, but it was under maintenance both days I went. Beowulf said, oh no, what'd you end up going on there? Did you ride Twisted Timbers? That sounds like a Fortnite thing. Widow says to Beowulf, not much. My brother made me go on all the water rides. It was fun though, and spent an hour or two in the game place. I had to go on rides my brother wanted to go on, so nothing significant. Is this an older or younger brother? Because I feel like if it's older, they'd be like, yeah, let's go on the cool stuff. If it was younger, it'd be like, I want to go on the little elephant that just goes in a circle really slowly. All right, we got to present everything to this dude.
Huh? Don't waste my time with useless nonsense. I'm sleepy, I tell you.
You won't even glance at it.
What about this? Don't waste my time on using them. I'm sleepy. Son of a gun! How could you die before fulfilling your promise to me?
Mr. Shipley promised you something?
He promised he would make Shipshape Aquarium the greatest aquarium in the world. It was because of that promise that I agreed to become the resident vet here.
So you were just a regular veterinarian before this?
That's right. Big or small, there's no living creature I cannot treat.
Would you like me to examine you? You're just a big creature.
What? You can treat people too? You're amazing, Dr. Crab.
I can just treat anime girls. They're practically cats. Let's joke it, of course. You walked right into that one.
Grr! You're awful, Dr. Crab! Okay, so that makes him amazingly awful. All right, what about this? Okay, nothing to say. What about this? Nothing to say. The fish! Examine my fish, can you save it? Can you save its life? He said he could treat anything. That's a walkie-talkie, penguin calendar. After we do all these, I will check the chat some more. Swashbuckler video. Oops, actually, click the auto button there. This one, the TV phone thing. Updated autopsy report.
Oh, why'd you have to die? Promises, totally heterosexual. Ah.
Okay, come on. Let's get back. Let's get back. We're done. Book. All right, nothing. Then we got card, and then oh, maybe he'll know about the medicine. Maybe he'll recognize it. Maybe he was the one who prescribed it. It's for like a pet or something. Ah, darn it. Doesn't have anything to say about that. Okay, I guess we can do actual talking. Let's see. Eglin said there's only 3 bosses. Kohouzuna, which is just a really big guy. Is he even like a fish, or is it just like a dude? See, Horror Boros, long flying boss that throws. Oh, it's kind of like, isn't it Ouroboros? Is like the snake that eats its own tail, and so it's a Horror Boros. Oh, I like that. That's a cool pun. And Megalodontia. That sounds like giant teeth. Isn't that what that would mean? Said even bigger guy that strikes from below and eats you. Does he eat you with big teeth though? Eglin said, so all 3 is Widow said he is 8. No, 9. Okay, so that's why. Beowulf said, boo, Twisted Timbers is known to be good since basically every RMC is known to be really good. RMC. What does RMC stand for? RMC. I don't know. Eglin said, so you dodge ground pounds, nukes, and vor all at once, dealing with all 3. Oh wait, so it's simultaneous? It's not like a one after the other thing? Quick Katie said, Dr. Crab reminds me of that scientist from Ghost Trick, to be honest. Oh, it's kind of similar because he had a pigeon on his head, and this guy has a penguin on his head. And what is the penguin really but the pigeon of the sea? So yeah, we can go with that. All right, so we got to talk to him. Herman Crab. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday?
That's right. I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium.
Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium. The Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm secretly a dolphin. Zip. Zip. I'm friends with their dolphins. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you?
I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course.
You live here at the aquarium?
That's right. I have a sleeping bag right here, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help.
Why is that a sinister smile thing to say? Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you really care about your work.
Hey, buddy. Is this young lady, like, trying to pick a fight with me? Or is she hitting on me? I don't know the difference. Am I supposed to punch her or kiss her?
I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest.
Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently.
Penguin! Oh, the penguin chick! Yes, fine. I hope it has a name. Wait, no, did he say it has a name? Did he say if it has a name? If he didn't, we gotta give it a name. Can we see the penguin chick again? You know what his name should be, since the full-grown penguin is a rifle. The little tiny one should be Derringer.
Hey, stop. Don't come any closer.
Babe! Ow! Ow! What happened? There's no animation for it!
I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She targets people for my hair, so please be careful.
She's just like that little sniper, isn't she?
Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper.
Well, at least we have a gun theme for the penguins. It works. See, Crystal's laughing. Bill said they also used to have a launched inverted coaster known as Volcano. The Volcano : the Blast Coaster, though that sadly closed in 2018. The launch one, is that the one where they like pull you back and then like, or no, I think, or is it where they like pull you up and then they drop you to start so you have enough momentum or something like that? Inverted, I'm guessing, is where you're like hanging rather than sitting on a thing. I'm trying to learn things. Crystal says, who is this Mishimo wannabe guy? Your Turn to Die teacher. I miss Your Turn to Die. Every now and then, I think about it and I wonder, like, why? I thought the new chapter was gonna be out by now. You guys know that as soon as that comes out, we gotta like drop everything that we're doing. We gotta play that game. I need to know what happens. Bill said, not too major of a park, but I still want to visit. Eglin said, the DLC added the lobbies from both of the previous games. Oh, wait, 1 and 2 had different lobbies? Crystal says, you should never trust me, Logan. Oh, and there's the Tomcat. Crystal says, Hermit Crab. Thank you, Crystal.
RMC,
What?
Rocky Mountain Construction. They're known for taking older wooden coasters and converting them into hybrid coasters. They're also known for being very intense, having some of the most airtime in the world, including the coaster with the most airtime, and they're also one of 2 manufacturers that have
2 manufacturers that have ever put an inversion on a wooden coaster. Notably, they have Iron Gwazi, Steel Vengeance, Twisted Timbers, and Wildcat's Revenge under their belts. So, wow, I don't know. Wood just doesn't seem as safe to me as steel. I hope they're safe. But I'm sorry for the follow-up question. What exactly is airtime then? Because I don't know what that means. When you say airtime, that makes me think that like it goes off the track and then like lands on another track somewhere else or something like that, which I'm sure isn't what it does, because that would be incredibly dangerous. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. And by the way, I do feel like a lot of people are here, so I gotta ask you guys something. I gotta bring up something. I mentioned this on Discord. Did you guys see what the official Ace Attorney Twitter account posted yesterday? I think I've got it loaded up where I can pop it in through my clip viewer here. So let's see, it's just showing Twitch stuff right now. But yeah, I had it loaded. Here it is. This is what they posted yesterday, which, by the way, I think for no coincidence, was the first day of Pride Month. And it just says, not all rivals use meticulous inspection to size up their opponent's powerful spirit, okay? Seems like an oddly weird, wordy thing to say. It's like, okay, so I kind of guess what you're saying, but it sounds sort of random. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Everybody in the comments is pointing out that if you take every, like the first letter of every word, Norumits, T-O-P-S. It spells Norumitsu Tops. And apparently Norumitsu is like a couple ship name for Phoenix and Edgeworth because Noru stands for Noruhodo, his Japanese name, and Mitsu stands for Mitsuriga, something like that.
TTS, well duh, canon husbands LMAO.
I know, but it's like, it's one of those things that they're sneaking secret hidden messages in their thing. And what's even more amazing is just how everybody immediately noticed it. But it's just so funny. But why is it so hidden? Why not just like make a little like, hey, say like it's Pride Month, love your work husband or something like that. Or maybe they just want to make sure it's like, no, it's not just work. It's not just professional. It's personal or something like that. But it's a hidden message. It cracked me up. And I just want to know if any of you guys had seen it or if I was the only one. I shared it on Discord, but I didn't know if anybody had seen it. It just kind of blew my mind a little bit. Okay, let me read one or two more comments and we'll back in the game here. But yeah, Crystal was saying Hermit Crab. I didn't even catch that. I was literally thinking, well, crab. That's the pun. Hermit, man, it's probably a random name, but you're right. Hermit Crab. Queen Katie said, about to do spooky ruin fight again. Should wish me luck. Oh, good luck. Wait. So, Queen Katie, were you gone? Well, I said that. You might have missed that then. But good luck with the spooky ruin fight. Beowulf says, Circus is not known to be a good hotel, but it does have a park there known as Adventure Dome. I didn't know how to park. I mean, as a kid, I just remember going to this one area that had like all these amusement park type of like carnival games. And in the center, they did have like a big metal dome where like people would go in and do those like motorcycle spinny tricks. Kind of like Mondo did against his will in Danganronpa, the first one. And they just spin around, but then don't turn into, was butter, right? Because you don't, as long as you're doing it safely. That's why you gotta have professionals doing it so you don't turn into butter. And, but as a kid, I loved Circus. I remember we would go down to, there was a buffet on the bottom level that like everybody I talked to was like, it's the worst buffet ever. The food's awful. As a kid, I loved it. It was like, there were clowns painted on all the walls. They had TVs with those little, what is it? It's like a gambling thing where they have the grid of all the numbers and you take a card and you're supposed to like pick the numbers and they draw them out randomly. I can't remember what it's called. It's like, I don't know what it's called, but as a kid, I would never play it because I'd never buy it, but I'd always get one of the cards and like, just for funsies, like circle numbers and see if I got close. I loved Circus as a kid. I do not know if it would hold up. The last time I was in Vegas was several years ago. I stayed at the Flamingo, and the thing that I just loved the most is I found out that if you left it outside, there was an alley, for lack of a better word. It wasn't really an alley. It's like a mini street, but it's like a foot traffic street that had a Ghirardelli's ice cream place. And I love some Ghirardelli's. Okay, but let's play a little bit more of the game. But you're probably right, Beowulf. Everybody else I know, every single person without fail that I've ever mentioned Circus 2 is always like, that place is awful. And there's me just going like, I love that place. Her mother's name is Rifle. Oh, Rifle's a single mom. Oh, crap. So yes. Oh, I mentioned last time how the killer probably, I was willing to bet, used Rifle the Penguin in some way to do the murder. And if he's their vet, it sounds like he has a really good relationship with them. Oh, he's like a supervillain. He's like the Penguin. Not like just, classic Penguin where it's just like, I just look like this. I rob stuff with umbrellas. But like, he's like a Penguin man. He like puts the mask on and then like commands the penguins to do murders for him or something like that. Sniper and Rifle, huh? What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter. So this is Rifle's daughter, which means both mother and daughter now hate me. It's a blood feud. Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. Well, they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps waking me, keep me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Real talk, chat. If you had a huge, that's not really an afro, but we'll just call it like a big puff of hair that size, and you had a penguin living in it that you did not want living in it, would you just shave your head? I mean, I know it probably sucks to shave your head if you don't want a shaved head. If you do want it, it's great. But it would suck to do it if you don't want it, but like, that seems like a really easy solution to this problem, right? Must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for us. Yeah, look at that. Man has sleep deprivation. He's probably so tired he could do a murder, yeah. All right, about the Moida. Let's go down one more. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder?
Yeah, I still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How can he up and die on me?
Did you and Mr. Shipley get along?
He loved me. I mean, all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. But I still took pride in my work as a vet nonetheless. We got along well enough as business associates. And it's thanks to him my laboratory is what it is today.
It is a pretty amazing laboratory. Why does he keeps doing this like he has a beard that he's stroking?
Ah, you have discerning taste, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Crab's lab. His doctor is crab. Instead of a laboratory, it's a crabratory. Does that work? Does that work at all? Weedle says to Beowulf, I can just see your room with posters of roller coaster right next to Persona. Beowulf said, I actually don't have anything related to coasters in my room, though I would like to get some nano coasters. Are those like just models of them or something like that? Beowulf, have you ever played like Roller Coaster Tycoon? Beowulf said, actually, that's a lie. I have a few things related to Primordial. I still have not ridden like any of the new rides there at Lagoon. I haven't been to Lagoon in years. Widow said, so you have Persona stuff in your room? Queen Katie said, okay, I'm all good now, lol. The ruin guards got stuck, lol, so I shot him down. Was that to help them or just killing for the sake of killing? Bale said, it's mostly mainline, but I do have the Joker amiibo, P5R, and a sealed copy of PQ2. Oh, is that the one that like, wait, which one was on either just the 3DS or like the PS Vita or something like that? Because wasn't one of the Persona Q games not obtainable on PC or something? Crystal says, whatever you say, Mr. Crab. Oh, Mr. Crab. Weedle says, this kid cannot even handle a puddle, let alone a real coaster. We had to wrangle him on the first wheel. And then the merry-go-round, aw! Well, we saw when we were playing AI The Somnium Files, merry-go-rounds, carousels can be dangerous too. Eglin said, I bought the wrong weapon, what? What were you trying to get? I'm gonna assume the paint roller is the one you wanted. Queen Katie said, pigeon of the sea, Logan, you made me snort? You made me snort at that. Is that good? That sounds good to me. I feel like snorting is a good reaction. I always love when we're doing like live improv shows and if there's a snorter in the audience, because without fail, there'll be like laughter and then you'll just hear a big loud snort and everything stops and everybody just looks at that person. And then even on stage, we just stop and we just look and then we make everything for like the next 10 minutes about the snorter. It is amazing. This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for?
Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitors corridor security camera here.
Oh! I feel like that should make him suspicious. I mean, he claims he wasn't here the day before, but I'd be willing to bet we're probably gonna check it like a Super Marine Aquarium, and they're gonna say, what? Dr. Crab wasn't here? And we find out, yep, he was doing a murder.
That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape.
So you were the one who gave the security footage to the police?
Nah, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing.
Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it?
That's right. It was late in the evening.
Oh, what happened? I heard what happened. Let me finish reading this line, then I'll read some more in the chat.
It was late in the evening of the 19th, maybe about midnight.
Then it's the next day. This is the opposite of almost Christmas means it's not Christmas. Saying it's the 19th when it's after midnight means it's not the 19th anymore. Let me read some more in the chat though. Eglin says, I meant to get one of the new Splatanas and I got the wrong version. Is that like a katana of paint? That sounds cool. It says I wanted the mint one and I got charcoal. Boo. Charcoal doesn't sound nearly as cool as Mint. Weedle said he is autistic, so I can't fault him that much, but still. Oh, okay, well, that's good that you're there for your brother then to take him around the amusement park. Probably not as fun for you if you don't get to see the rides, but that is awesome of you, Weedle, so good on you. Eggland said 1 is Inkopolis Plaza, 2 is Inkopolis Square, same city, different area. Oh, Beowulf with the big one here says 1, airtime is negative G's, so to compensate, any coaster has 3 wheels on any given set, known as their guide wheels, road wheels, and up-stop wheels. As for them being safe, yes, they're completely safe. Only a few of their coasters have any issues, and one was a programming error, which was fixed immediately because it caused the block sections of the final brake section to fail, allowing the 2 trains to collide. The brakes were working perfectly, though, so no one was injured. That's good. Let me 2 more comments and we'll get back in the game here. Eglin said, Inkopolis and Splatsville are 2 different sides of Incadia? It's like the name of the country or something? Splat 1 and 2 take place on the eastern side of Incadia. Splat 3 is on the western side. Is it like Germany? Are they like separated by a Berlin Wall or something? Bale said, as for the other one, that was on New Texas Giant, and someone was ejected. I don't know much about the incident, but I do know it was an operator error. Do you know if the person died? I feel like a person would die if that happened. Well. Let's keep going with this. I'll be right back in the chat.
I saw them fighting near the Aqua Tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though.
Are you sure you should be talking to us about this? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Phoenix.
I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it.
What you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you're a pretty nice guy.
You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady?
He, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed.
Beep, 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 beep. Ah, oh, son of a gun. Are you hungry again already? And that silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, would you quit peeping in my ear?
That little penguin is like what that bird command is to me.
According to her walkie-talkie, Rifle is somewhere around the Aqua Tunnel. If you see her, could you bring her to me? How?
It's like a penguin.
I have to go examine some other creatures or something like that. I don't know.
No sweat, and this time I'll get her to like me too.
Rifle has escaped again? What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head to the Aqua Tunnel. Yay. Crystal says, can we have an animal defendant and an animal killer, please, game? Okay, so here's the thing, though. If the killer is Rifle, they'll have to execute the penguin. Do you really want to see them kill a penguin? I am assuming that Rifle is merely an accomplice to murder, that it is more of like a tool in the murderer's tool belt of weapons. But Crystal, what if it's little Sniper? What if Sniper is the killer? Do you really want to see a baby penguin get executed? I mean, you probably do it easily. It'd probably be very simple to do. Wouldn't even need the electric chair. Just set it down and just step with your foot, just like, and then execution is complete. Is that what you want, Crystal? Is that what you want? Beowulf said, there's Avian Attorney? Oh, Aviary Attorney? What is that? Is this like a fan game where they're all birds or something? Crystal says, wait, really?
TTS, yeah.
Wait, huh?
Let's put down a baby penguin.
Crystal, Alien Stage has corrupted you more than I realized. Part of me is tempted to make a poll, but I'm worried about the results of the poll. I'm going to be optimistic and assume that most of chat disagrees with Crystal and that most of you do not want to execute a baby penguin. That is my assessment here. But Beowulf, what was that? Is the Aviary Attorney, is that like a fan game or something? July 21st, Shipshape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. Oh, it's you two, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did this morning. Oh, we ran into the sea lion before our penguin. I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. When did we become the blue and yellow duo?
Athena will never give up.
I feel like sometimes this game forgets that Widget is there because we'll go like 2 or 3 cases in a row with Widget not saying anything and then suddenly just blurts it out like, yeah, that's a thing apparently. In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena.
Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, you'll do great. Yeah, being the boss isn't that bad. So can I leave? Okay, we're gonna present stuff to her. So if this is Athena, is this Athena presenting her badge? I have no interest in looking mean. Okay, this is what she says when she doesn't have anything. Let's do all the new pieces of evidence real quick. No interest in meaningless trifles. She's gotta say something about her book, right? If it's an autograph you want, I give them out to anyone, no matter who it is. But make sure you've read the entire book before you ask. After all, the worth of a book is not who the writer is, or what the cover looks like. Huh? That actually made sense. I will be sure to read that. I think it's bad, because a lot of the time, like signings on the release day of a book. You can't expect people to have read it when the book just comes out. I read it. I hate to admit it, but I thought it was very well written. Well, yellow girl, I just might have to learn your name.
Really? It's Athena Sykes.
I simply wrote to Banana Girl when I signed your book because of the yellow, you see.
Banana Girl? That's the worst one yet.
So do you regret being a fan now? All right, anything new with the autopsy? Meaningless trifles, TV phone, meaningless trifles, swashbuckler video, meaningless trifles, penguin calendar, meaningless trifles. I can't remember if we presented these things to her before. Probably not. We'll do one more. Try the fish. Oh no, we'll try the security camera too, because she's in that. Don't thrust that under my nose. I won't watch it. Okay, yeah, we already got this dialogue before. I'll read some more in the chat, by the way. Weedle is saying to me, nerd. That is fair. Bill said, neither of the Q games are available on PC, though they're based on Etrian Odyssey, which the first 3 games are on PC. I didn't even know that. So they're like a spin-off series, or not necessarily narrative-wise, but they're like that. I might have to look into what Etrian Odyssey is like. You guys have mentioned them before, and I've seen ads for them on Steam. Bill says, also, fun fact, you are safer on any given coaster than you are on a carousel? Really? Is it because of the carousel you're not like buckled in? Have there been more people who've like fallen off and cracked open their heads or broken their necks? And Ray, how you doing, Ray? Says, if we consider economics, I'm right on time. Yeah, that like hour or so late is just inflation, Ray. So that's how it works. But how you doing, Ray? Oh, and that was where Weedle did. Oh, wait, crap. I think the chat, it didn't scroll without me, but it just like, it skipped. Right, there we go. So Weedle did the what happened. Weedle said, no, I misclicked. What were you trying to do, Weedle? And Bill said, you're also safer on a coaster than you are on the car ride to the park. And then Ray says to Beowulf, but it's spooky. Okay, let's look at last year's scoop.
Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since?
That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim asked me to look into it, you see. An acquaintance of the victim? I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me they're all hiding something, every last one of them. The only thing I can think is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl.
But you don't even know if that's true or not.
That's quite enough out of you, yellow girl. As I said, I am still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. She's completely taken with her investigation. I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death, only to find the aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked.
See, but again, I do believe what she was saying in court the other day seemed true, but this does seem to be a motive for her that maybe she's not doing as well with her publisher. And she's like, I need another true crime book to write, and if true crime won't crime itself, I'll crime the true personally. So, this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one? It can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we better ask Miss DePlume about today's trial. By the way, we did one of these things day before yesterday, but I want to do a couple of these just to continue to get like y'all's opinions, because once this game is over, we're going to do 1 or 2, maybe even 3 short little stopgap games before we do Spirited Justice. And last time we did one, and the poll winner was Slay the Princess, but I just want to see again, because we got like a little bit of a different group of people here. What game after this, but before Spirit of Justice? And the options were Class of 09, Slay the Princess, Bad End Theater, and Indigo Park, I think was the name of the other one. And we will allow extra voting. And this will once again be a nice long 10-minute poll, because I would sincerely like to know y'all's opinions on these things. I need some more water. Bayo said, to put it in perspective, you are more likely to get struck by lightning 3 times and survive than get injured on a roller coaster. Okay, but Beowulf, to put that into perspective, is that the average person is more likely to have that happen? Because like me, I'd like to think that I probably am fairly average, that I don't go on roller coasters a ton. I go on some maybe every couple of years, I'll go to an amusement park. But then if there's someone who like goes to amusement parks on a regular basis, like is a really big enthusiast, wouldn't the risk skyrocket for that person? Because if you're going 20 times more than other people, then your risk is like 20 times, as an example, right? I think. And Eglin said, I ended up getting both splatanas. Yes, they are katanas. The first ones were windshield wipers and those stamp wheels with all different shapes. The new ones are Mentos containers. Like, wait, like the candy? Like the fresh maker Mentos? Says Eastern and Western Incadia are separated by ocean, Logan. Doesn't seem like a big deal for squids and octopi. Said Inklings and Octolings can travel through water, so they have train systems. Oh, I think in the trailer there was like a kid, like an Octoling on a train, right? Wasn't that like the original teaser trailer? Today's trial. Onray says to Eglin, which is strange considering octopi are meant for saltwater, but I guess saltwater died alongside humanity? I bet there's a lore explanation for it I forgot. Aren't both octopuses and squid saltwater, right? I don't think either of them are freshwater, I believe. So you heard Orla singing and that's when you realized something was happening? Correct. Oh, it's all so galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me, Nora de Plume. In any case, that killer whale song brings misfortune from last year. Now again. A fun song like that? How can it bring misfortune to anyone? You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the tastes of children. I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you. Oh, this will at least save us having to watch the whole video. So we got, wow, why, no!
Avast, mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold.
Why is Athena a pirate, but
Village,
is Phoenix, oh, that's Phoenix too.
and peace like kings. Them's the joys of pirating.
What just happened? That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, Preta? You look like you were having a lot of fun in that, lady. You're getting food and you were trying to smooch Phoenix right, but his homosexuality repelled you. She seemed to be enjoying. See, Lions just said she seemed to be enjoying it well enough. Wait a minute, that isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This is the song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh, please do another animated thing, this time with Athena being the main person. Oh, yes! Yes!
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the
Hey!
seas, just a bunch of scallywags who
Oh, she's tied up!
we can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
It's waiting just for me. See, that's whimsical and fun. It's all about freedom, treasure, and adventure. What was that? I've never heard that song before. Did they like tone down the lyrics or something for the younger audience? Is it like when they changed the Pirates of the Caribbean ride? Because you guys have heard about like all the changes they made to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. That originally they would have things where you're like going through and you see the pirates all, you know, plundering the town. And there's like one section where there's a pirate and he's chasing this woman like around, I can't remember if it's a pole or a table or something. He's like, hey, you know, chasing her. And it's clear that he's lusting after her and she's like running away and everything. And I guess they decided that that's just inappropriate. And so they make her now carrying food as she's running. As the idea is that's not lust, it's just hunger. Because pirates, they are a chaste people. They believe in saving themselves for pirate marriage, and but they do like to eat and things like that. What? It's the song they use in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through the storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. But that can't be! It's completely different from the song a year ago. Avast mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. So we just need to show her the video, right? Grr, she's so stubborn. Well, if it's proof she wants, it's proof she'll get of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This seems so unnecessary. But okay, present Swashbuckler Spectacular video. This recording contains the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. In it, you can hear Ms. Buckler and Orla singing together. Oh, and we gotta watch this one too. We've already seen it so many times.
We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Okay, so I guess they didn't want to show us the whole thing, including the fight. They could have just showed us like that part at the end when she's singing.
But I've never heard this song before.
Huh? But they always sing this song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. What about a year ago, Athena? Were you there a year ago?
Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago, they used the song that I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing two songs?
Or they... I don't know. According to Ms. Buckler, Orla only knows one song. It's a different killer whale. It is a different killer whale. That's why, when we take a look at the picture from a year ago, there's a tooth missing, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case. I don't think we have the picture of the dummy, but I don't think the dummy was missing that tooth. So it was a different whale. So maybe the other whale is a murderer. Crystal, maybe we will have an animal murderer. Maybe the other whale is a murderer and came back to get revenge and looks just like Orla, except is like a year older or something like that, and just like swaps places with her to do murders and then slink back away into the darkness. Maybe. According to Ms. Buckler, Orla only knows one song.
Then what was that song that I heard?
We wish we knew. The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing?
Swashbuckler video updated the court record.
The show...
yeah, we'll put down animals.
Not only that, but I'm pretty sure that orcas are endangered. Didn't we discuss that like a couple of times ago, that if it's an endangered species, you shouldn't be allowed to just like, you know, execute it like that? But maybe if we say like, all right, it's the orca, we can't kill the orca, so will the jury be happy if we kill some penguins instead? We need an exchange rate. It's like between currencies, you know, translating dollars to yen, translate how many penguins equate one orca for killings. But thank you very much for the TTS, Crystal. I appreciate it. The show song in the video is different from the one DePlume heard.
Yay. It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Shipshape Aquarium.
Also, I should be saving this game periodically because we are like well over an hour into the stream and I don't think I've saved yet tonight. I also want to briefly check in on how the poll is looking here. Currently, Slay the Princess is in the lead with 83% of the vote. Bad End Theater in second place. And nearly two-way tie. I mean, Class of 09 is eking out Indigo Park. But there definitely seems to be some preference for Slay the Princess. Maybe I should do like a Discord poll on schedule day this next week or something like that to get like, because I did allow extra voting, but we shall see. Hang on, I need some water. See, Ray says to Eglin, which is strange considering octopi are meant. Oh, I already read that. Crystal's laughing. Ray says to Crystal, let's go out back. Oh, about the penguin? Queen Katie said, who mentioned alien stage? Crystal says, Logan. Crystal, you narked on me. Why'd you sell me out? Crystal said, I said nothing. Queen Katie said, Logan, how dare you? Wheel says, hashtag kill with 1L. Crystal says, I just said that we should put down a baby penguin. Is that better? Is that less bad? Beowulf says, quote, the hottest bird lawyering game to come out of 1840s France. Join J.J. Falcon and his witty apprentice Sparrowson. Oh, instead of Watson, I get it. As the two take on clients, interview witnesses, collect evidence, and deliver justice to the guilty. That's the Steam description of it. Okay, so it's an actual game. Is it like a ripoff of Ace Attorney but with birds, or is it just like a bird mystery simulator lawyering thing? Oh, the polls, wow, Class of 09 came from behind, and Slay the Princess and Class of 09 tied, both with 84 votes, with Crystal contributing 860 channel points. Somebody wants to have her cake and play Class of 09 too. See, Weedle says, hashtag, oh, it's no penguin. For a second, I thought it was nope Engwin. So it's hashtag no penguin. All right, let's play a little bit more. And perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well. The Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Why didn't you say that? Oh, yeah, we'll ask her now. There we go. Can you tell us about this Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. See, that would make sense why it'd be a different whale. Put her down? But the aquarium owner refused them. Ah! Why? I'm being good. Other than jokes about, like, smooshing penguins. I'm being so good. But Beowulf, thank you for the Tomcat. Okay, I'll read a couple more comments. Eglin says to Ray, with the evolution, their only organ is an ink sac. Wait, that's it? They don't even have like a brain or a heart or lungs? Well, I guess it wouldn't have lungs. Said their skin is too thin to handle the pressure of the ocean. Not to mention it is heavily polluted due to tsunami taking everything out, and ink dissolves in waters. Oh, that's how they were able to like dissolve into the ink. I got it. Widow said to Beowulf, we need Logan to play that. Ray says, yeah, I forgot about that. Eglin says, every time I think about roller coaster, I think of Ride the Cyclone, and no thanks. Widow says to Beowulf, isn't there that one ride that was made to kill you humanely? I can't remember if I just had a dream or a whole commercial about it. There is a meme of it. It basically looks like a loop and then like a whole ton of like progressively smaller and smaller loops. And the idea is that someone mapped it out mathematically that the amount of like G-force and the amount of time it would take to kill someone. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say like Death Coaster or something like that. I feel like that's a meme that Beowulf is probably more familiar with, but I have seen the diagram of it. It's been one of those things where you see online where people post a picture of it, and then they do that underneath the two pictures of Mr. Incredible. I think it's Mr. Incredible, right? Where it's like those who know and those who don't know. Where it's like those who know, it's like smiling, and those who don't know, it's like all like sketchy and black and white and creepy looking. Something like that. Yes. Ray says, Bad End Theater. See, Ray, I liked that one a lot, and I would really like to revisit Bad End. In fact, the next video that I'm editing for TikTok is going to be the Bad End Theater one. And so I'm excited. It won't go up for like a week and a half because I tend to like be ahead of time, but I'm working on it. Beowulf said, no, that was a concept, however. Weedle says, aw, got it. Crystal says, to whoever voted Slay the Princess, Chile, you win. Wait, Chile? Beowulf said, that's not how statistics work, Logan. It's taken from the whole to figure out the odds. See, no. See, I think if you increase your risk factor, you increase the danger. It's like if you say, how likely are you to be struck by lightning? It's like, well, someone who routinely runs around outside in the middle of thunderstorms in a tall mountain and hangs out next to trees while holding metal umbrellas in the air is going to be more likely to be struck by lightning than someone who just like stays indoors the whole time. I'm just saying. Crystal says, haha, ... Ma'am? Oh, was that from the animated thing a minute ago? It was whimsical. It was fun.
Also, I believe I'm getting kind of close to catching up in chat, which is kind of nice for a change. I guess is nice. Then it doesn't like take so long for you guys to get replies to things that you say. But the aquarium, I read that, but I hardly think a persistent organization like that will just give up and go away. Okay, so I'm guessing they murdered the old whale and Orla was a replacement whale, but they never told the public. Because it's kind of like at SeaWorld, don't they just always call all of their killer whales Shamu? Is Shamu like a real one specific killer whale, or is that like, it's like the Dread Pirate Robert from Princess Bride? The title just gets passed down, you know? I'm quite sure the power of money helps convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium, and I came to find out that, each time a large amount of money was being paid out. Oh, and you think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Okay, so it sounds like we know that money's going out, but we don't know where it's going out to. So that sounds like a secret that Dr. Crab and Jack Shipley shared together, because she said the owner and the vet. So maybe the motive for the murder, maybe it is Dr. Crab, and Jack Shipley, for some reason, perhaps feeling guilty or whatever, was gonna either stop paying the money or go public with it. And it would have like ruined Dr. Crab, and so he killed him to silence him? I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch that man out on anything. Oh, can't catch that man out on anything, what? But that veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Crab. There's still so much we don't know about him. Well, I don't see Rifle here. What do you want to do next? I think we better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. Really? No, let's look for Rifle. Maybe he's at the Orca pool. Oh, no, that's right. They're investigating. Okay, so I guess apparently we got to go back to the office. Seems like kind of a waste. Why not just have the game say like, yeah, go to the detention center or I don't know. July 21st, write anything agency. No! Put your panties away! 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Is that my cell phone? Why was Phoenix's cell phone in his daughter's panties and set to vibrate?
Wow, you pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone from your magic panties. That's amazing.
That's all for Trucy's magic show. Come back and see me next time.
Great job, Trucy. You never fail to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. Hey, we're back. Oh, Pearl, stopping by for a visit.
Hee. Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something?
Thanks. From out of the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? Can we present stuff to Apollo? Did we ever present stuff to him? Oh, the return of a legendary lawyer is kind of exciting. Kind of? So, how do I look with it? Wow, you present that thing like a real pro. You must have done it 1,000 times. Never really seems like, yeah, I think we've had this dialogue before, enough to just have it pinned to my lapel for some reason. Yeah, we've done this dialogue before. All right, let's just present everything to Apollo first. Evidence. Oh, does this mean you want me at the defense's bench in court? No, Apollo. You're not allowed in this chapter for reasons. I just wanted to see what you think. Oh, darn. In that case, I don't think you want to hear what I think. ID card, evidence. That's what he says when he has nothing to say. Book, evidence, nothing to say. Autopsy report. Evidence, nothing to say. I should read some more in the chat while we're going through all these. Bill says, as for why they're safer than carousels, it's because of requirements for the restraints from what's known as ASTM. Isn't that in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog? Says, so like, tier 1, basically a bench, nothing necessary, but then tier 5 would be individual restraints, fail-safes, redundancies, proximity sensors, etc. Okay, Beowulf, speaking of safety, it has been a long time since I've been to Lagoon. And Lagoon has this thing, for those who don't know, and I'm guessing these are pretty common to a lot of amusement parks. They have the what do you call it, the sky ride that basically just
just transports you from one end of the park all the way to the other far end of the park. It's just this little bench, and it's this bar that comes down, and you sit like suspended, 50 feet in the air, basically going from the top what are like telephone poles, just over across the park. I think Disneyland used to have something else, but it was more of like you're inside of a little cage or something. This is just a bench, but the bar that comes down is like so loose. You could easily just like it's not holding you in. You can slide right off of it. In what universe is that safe? Bill said, that said, nothing is preventing you from having more than your tier. So a tier 3 can have tier 4 or 5 restraints, but you can't have less than that. So how is that one only like tier 1 or 2 or whatever? Crystal says, betray. Huh? Queen Katie said, whatever, I'm fighting for my life in Genshin. I hope it's going well, Queen Katie. Okay, back into the game for a bit. Athena already made me watch it so many times, I remember the whole show. When this case is over, we should go see the show live. Yeah, but Trucy would like it. Gee, I sure would like to see a head-to-head between Sasha and Trucy. Magician versus pirate, huh? Oh, that'd be one wild show, I bet. And we could join the fray as a band of lawyers, right, boss? That'd be even wilder than a day in court, I bet. Well, it depends. We have weird court stuff here. Evidence, nothing to say. Evidence, nothing to say. Fish! Hey, Apollo, think you could whip us up a little meal with these? A fish? I haven't had fish for a while, come to think of it. The obvious question, though, is, what are you doing with a bunch of raw fish? At least put them in a cooler or something. They're probably rotting at this point. It's to feed the penguin with. Penguin? So why are you giving it to me to cook? I don't know, I just happened to think of it and I was hungry. Then why don't we all go out for sushi when you wrap up the investigation? Oh, you're going to treat us? How sweet of you. I'll start with tuna. That's really generous of you, Apollo. Hey, don't forget to invite Trucy too. She's your sister. What? No, I didn't say that. Why'd I even open my mouth? Okay, few more pieces of evidence to show and then we're done with this. Except I guess we gotta talk to him for some reason. This game's trying to trick us into thinking Apollo's important to this case. What's this? Something you wear around your neck? It's a whistle they use to make the orca do her tricks. If I blow it at you, will you do a trick? What am I, some kind of circus animal to you though? Well, you are one of the talents here at our Write Anything agency after all. The least you could do is learn a trick or two. Oh. Need I remind you, I am a lawyer. I was the main character of the last game. Besides, Athena doesn't know any tricks. Hee, that's what you think. I've got a special trick I've been waiting to bust out. I can chug an entire glass of OJ without taking a breath all while doing squats. Well, it's really something, Athena. Not sure how many new clients that'd net us, though. All right, almost done. Photos of dead bodies. Don't you love seeing them, buddy? Flyers. Okay, and that's everything. Let's see. Bailo says to Eglin, the Coney Island Cyclone, not known to be smooth, but it is also a bucket list coaster. Wait. Did Eglin mention a Coney Island coaster? What? Oh, every time I think about the roller coaster, oh, that's the Ride the Cyclone. So it's Coney Island, that's in New York? I wanna say, something like that, the investigation. We don't have much time, but we didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see.
Oh, speaking of checking out crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensics kit with you. Fingerprint powder to check for prints and luminol testing fluid to look for blood.
Okay, that's convenient. Why do we not always have these things with us? Kind of reminds us of Emma Skye, who I assume died from an overdose of snackoos.
Wow, Trucy, I didn't know you had stuff like that too. Hee, I got them from a detective friend of mine.
Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensicing kit?
I guess there are worse ways that she could have pronounced it. She could have called it a force. No, never mind. I feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be having fun.
I don't mind. I'd like to see Rifle again, too.
If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help too. Yeah, thanks. I'll be sure to ask you if anything comes up. Just scooch. Off with you. Go away. Go. Well, I'll be right here. It's hanging around, watering Charlie. If you think of anything. I appreciate that, Apollo. I've got some good kids here. Yeah. All right, team, let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha altogether. It sure feels nice to be part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all of you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss. Hey, same here, Athena. Oh, she's so earnest. She's making me blush. Okay, let's all run over to the aquarium.
I hope I can be of some use with the forensicking kit.
Hey, wait up, you two! They left without me. Oh, wow, they're really dragging out this investigation. I would ask Queen Katie how far we are, but I think she said that she's not using her cheat sheet for this chapter, for this case.
July 21st, Ship Shape Aquarium, Orca Pool.
In justice we trust! Good timing! We're done with the crime scene for now. And we're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we've got to go talk with him. I thought he'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now if you'd like. Thank you, I think we'll do just that. Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over by the ladder to get down there. That crane-like thing hanging from the ceiling, right? Got it. Just stand on the ladder platform and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Yeah, why could the pool be less steep? Well, good luck to us both. In justice we trust. Ha 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 ha. I'm so sad whenever I think about what Fulbright turned out to be. Obewo says, the euthanasia coaster. The idea behind it is to continuously have you under strong positive G's, causing you to pass out and keeping blood from circulating properly. Okay, so that's how it kills you. I don't know how anybody can decide if something is a humane way to die, because it's not like you can ask the person after, was that really painful? Beowulf said, though Shamu was a real orca, they live on as SeaWorld's mascot. Okay, so it wasn't just what I'd assumed that like every orca they had since was always Shamu, but they no longer have them, right? Crystal says, Apollo trilogy, everyone, but Apollo isn't here. I know, but there's no reason for it. We're like, all right, so Athena and I, Apollo's like, can I come help? No. We got this. Then Pearl's like, can I come? I was like, yeah, come on, Pearl, come on. And Apollo's like, me too. I was like, no, not you. Like, why not? What does he really need to do that's so important? Just like leave the phones to voicemail and then take them with us. Seems mean. Now that Detective Fulbright is gone, we can do anything we want here. Well, the guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say stuff like that, Athena. Can we investigate? We can click on new things. Ooh. We can click on yeah, we can click on things all over again. Let's click on the giant octopus. One of the giant octopus's legs has been broken off. Orla's spike sure can do a lot of damage. Mr. Shipley must have been really strong to be able to return those hits. I'm pretty amazing myself when it comes to strength. I run every day and I go mountain climbing too. I bet I could return Orla's spike. Well, I'll be able to someday anyway. Like, you're literally the one person we saw get knocked over, right? Was it her or was it Phoenix who got knocked over? Do you really have to turn every little thing into a competition? Okay, so where is the platform thing that they're talking about? So maybe that's just the crane. Oh, the platform is probably this thing. So we don't want to click that yet. I want to click everything else first. So Orla pulled this pirate flag and made the stuff fall down, huh? Hey, doesn't this pirate flag look like a transport stretcher to you? And judging by the size, it's probably for Orla. Oh, so it's like to like loop under her to like scoop her up out of the water and carry her. Hey, you're right. There are holes for her flippers too. But the pirate flag design, Mr. Shipley sure was into the whole pirate thing. We need to get serious about the whole lawyer thing too. We can't let Prosecutor Blackwell outdo us. It's so weird that she's gone back to acting like he doesn't care more about her than anything else in the world. It looks like the water was drained for the police investigation. It seems kind of sad, somehow, without the water. When something that was there before is suddenly gone, it has a psychological effect. Like, for example, if all the magic props in the office were suddenly put away neatly. I don't think that's ever gonna happen as long as Trucy continues to practice magic. Well, she's 17, what happens when she's an adult and moves out, like goes to college or something like that? Well, she might not always be interested in magic, you know. She's at the age when young women start to worry about their future. The same thing happened to me, and I ended up becoming a lawyer. I'm pretty sure Trucy will always be interested in magic. All right, can I click other things? Click other things? No. Okay, so we don't want to click that yet. Let's go around. Was there anything here that we can click? Click the hoop. Was that hoop there before? The meat, the hats on the wall, all these things. Clicked. We can look at the door. Only the victim and Sasha had security cards for this door, and Sasha was the only one who had entered the room until the time of the discovery. It won't be easy, but we can do this. Keen problem. Sasha was devastated by Mr. Shipley's death. That means the true culprit has to be somebody else. So chin up, boss, onward and upward. As the boss, shouldn't I be the one giving her a pep talk? Okay. So in that case, we can rotate back around again. Let's do that, and then. Oh wait! No, I want to go back here because we can look at this stuff here. Yeah, I want to take another closer look at that dummy. I want to see if the tooth marks match the ones in the book. The victim fell to his death and was kept down at the bottom of the pool, but Orla brought him up to the edge of the pool with her lifesaver trick. I wonder if Orla was actually trying to save him. I'm convinced she knocked down the equipment to call for help too. Yeah, I bet that's what really happened because she loved him. No, let me click the things. I want to look at that dummy over here. Darn it. Oh crap, I forgot to click the vents upstairs. Let's use the hoist to go down to the bottom of the pool. Now I want to go back up. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. There's one other thing I wanted to click. I want to click this thing. That. Yesterday, I asked around about this orca pool room, you know. They said that this hoist is used to move equipment and even Orla herself. How do they move Orla? Hee, I thought you'd ask that. Apparently, they use a stretcher made especially for an orca. Like the one we just saw a moment ago? Wow, what do you know? Athena looks pleased with herself. Okay, now we can go down there. I didn't even pay attention what was down there. I was so like keen on trying to find a back button. Let's use the hoist to go down to the bottom of the pool. Pew! Oh, so Orla does have some water. That must be Skull Rock. We got a lantern. We got a vent. A sussy little vent. Got Ice King's crown. Got a big sofa chair. Got all sorts of neat things. Let me read some more in the comments, though. Let's see. Beowulf said, it's a ski lift, Logan. Don't be dumb if you're fine. That's how. I know, but that's not safe, though. I don't think that an amusement park can just go, well, as long as it's something really unsafe from a different industry, then it's fine. It's like incredibly unsafe. Beowulf says, you're not expecting 1G on Skyride, but like I said, it's a ski lift. You're only experiencing 1G. It says, yes, it's at Luna Park on Coney Island, but honestly, it's just Coney Island. Yeah, the only times I've ever heard people refer to Coney Island is like in movies and TV shows when they're like going to the amusement park there. Crystal says, lurk! I must kiss my husband in Stardew. So right now, this is Crystal, and this is Elliot. And Crystal's going, and Elliot's not really doing anything because he's a fictional character on a computer screen. But there's a lot of one-way lip smacking. Enjoy the smooching. Crystal, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We'll see you when you get back, when you're done making out. Okay, so Skull Rock is obviously going to have some important stuff, right? So let's do that last. Let's first look at Orla. This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything. Orla, congratulations on your not guilty verdict, but we have bad news. Now Sasha has been arrested instead. Sweet. Orla seems sad. I'm sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. Don't worry, Orla. We'll save Sasha.
Sweet.
I think Orla's wishing us good luck.
Orla really seems to understand what we're saying.
She can't understand our words, but I bet she understands our hearts and the intricacies of the Japanifornia legal system. Anything else on the side we can click besides her? I guess not. Okay, so let's first of all, can't click those. Let's click the lantern. They called this the captain's cabin on TV. Every night by the light of the lantern, Orla pores over her treasures.
Sounds more like a miserly housewife going over the family finances.
Okay, can't do the vent. Can we do the treasure? Wow, look at all the treasure! Those jewels and that crown are huge!
They sure are. I guess everything is size large around here.
No, everything is size Orla.
I stand corrected.
Well, then whose skull is that supposed to be? Wait, no! I gotta click Skull Rock!
Is this a good time to get started, Mr. Nick?
Huh? Started with what?
This is the crime scene, right? So this should be the perfect place to start forensicking.
Oh, she wants to use the forensic kit so badly, she's practically beaming. Okay, let's do it. Forensicking, that is.
Hooray, I get to help.
All right, we'll need these. What's the glasses, Mr. Wright?
It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood.
Oh, come on, show Pearl's wearing it. All right, Pearls, you spray the luminol fluid wherever I need. Shouldn't we like check first of all to see if this is like toxic to whales, because when we spray it, it could get in the water and like, you know, kill the whales, something like that. Let's see, I gotta read a couple more comments. Oh, I'm almost caught up to chat again. I mean, almost again. I still haven't fully caught up to chat. Let's see. Bale said the ones in Australia are Luna Park. That one is Coney Island. Queen Katie said, so Australia's Luna Park. Huh? Wait. Bale was saying, yeah, it's Luna Park on Coney Island. And the one in Australia are Luna Park. That one is Coney Island. I'm very confused, but I trust you on that. Queen Katie said, double check the guide. We have 5 sections of investigation to go, AKA 5 more places. I want to get done with the investigation. I feel like the investigations are kind of like the biggest slog of this game to get through. And so I want to get through. By the way, how's the Genshining going? Bill said, it's German. So, the kind problem where so it'd be pronounced. So it would be K-A-Y. So Kine problem. Like a pirate. Yes, like a German pirate. They always gone, yeah, let's go bury the treasure. Hoist up the flags and the sails and things. We will drop anchor at the next port and bury the treasure with an axe on the ground. Just that is, I mean, that's the voice that everybody thinks of when they think of pirates, right? Crystal says, oh, I'm still here. I'm just smooching husband. Oh, you're still smooching. It is no longer just smooching. That is now, I think, legally classified as a full-on makeout section. Just saying. Just saying. I'm not judging you for making out with Elliot. All right, Pearls, you spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay?
Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch.
Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Now to check out the bottom of the pool. Okay, so I guess since we were just looking at this, we gotta click on here. So let's try spraying here. Spray. Let's spray the toxic chemical in the whale's face. Spray. Whoa! Oh, these are all of her injuries? I was just trying to be inconsiderate to a beautiful endangered species, but I actually uncovered evidence.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I got some on Orla by mistake.
Calm down, Pearly. It's okay. Hey, look! There are luminol reactions on Orla, too. The poor thing was bleeding yesterday. The luminol must be showing her injuries.
But wait a minute.
Ms. DePlume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. So we gotta take out the hat then. Huh? Shouldn't her injuries be under her hat? If this blood isn't from Orla's injuries, then what could it be? Well, let's take off the hat. No. There are luminol reactions on Orla too. The poor thing was bleeding yesterday. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, okay. But wait a minute, same. Okay, so we don't want to keep clicking her. We'll get this dialogue over and over again. I know. Blah 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 blah. Look at the lantern. No. You can look at this. Ooh. Okay, so that must be where. But why would there still be like this reaction? I feel like the fact that the place was full of water would have washed all this stuff away. I don't know, science. So that's where Jack Shipley fell down and like cracked his head open.
Look, I see something.
If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this luminol reaction means that the victim hit this skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death.
I guess so. Skull rock added to the court record.
There's a blood stain on the rock. The victim may have struck it when he fell to his death. I guess that's about it for the inside of the pool. I never get to click on Skull Rock. It's just a thing to get our clever little color commentary about it. Then let me just get a quick photo to remember the occasion by. It's not every day we get to see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Click. Yeah, that's a good shot.
I'll mark where the luminol reactions were.
So that is now, canonically, what Pearl's handwriting looks like. And when she does arrows, she does little loopy things. Yay, my first collaborative work with Pearly!
Pool bottom photo added to the court record.
A photo of the bottom of the pool. The locations of the bloodstains detected with luminol are sketched in. Oh, is that Rifle? Huh, I hear something. Oh, it's Orla.
Sweet.
Orla! Boss, something's wrong with Orla! Whoa, you're right! Oh, she's listless, and she's sinking! Oh crap, she's dead. Well, we apparently should have let her get convicted. Then there would be no loose ends.
Oh no, maybe it's because of that luminol I got on her. What do we do, Mr. Nick?
We can't do anything for her ourselves! Let's go get Dr. Crab! I'll run and get him! See, so it is our fault. We are killing whales. Yeah, well... Crystal, is this satisfying you? You wanted an animal to die. We accidentally killed a whale. See, Beowulf says, ski lifts are fine as long as you aren't being dumb. Well, I just don't know how like more little kids haven't slipped and fallen off of them because there's like a huge space between the bench and the bar. All you gotta do is like put your weight back like that and you just whoop, right off. And then you're dead. Bill said there's 2 parks named Luna Park in Australia and 1 in New York. The 2 in Australia are Luna Park, but the 1 in New York is Coney Island. Okay, so now I understand it. And Queen Katie says, Genshin's going great. I'm mostly exploring now. Fun times. Is it like a new area that unlocked or something like that?
What's Orla's condition?
She's listless and sinking. Maybe she's unconscious?
The pool's drained. Son of a gun, who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Here, give me a hand.
Huh? Us?
No, I meant the Steel Samurai. Of course you. Just help me.
What? All right. What do you want us to do?
There's no time to fill the pool to get her up to the top. Get the orca stretcher. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. When the stretcher is ready, I can't talk right now. Press the hoist button.
Okay, we're on it. So hey, let's talk first.
No time for chit-chat! Get going on that stretcher! Both Orla's right and left brain hemispheres are completely asleep now! She'll drown if we don't do something! What does the stretcher look like again? It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. Once the stretcher is ready, press the button on the control panel to move the hoist. And hurry! I have to get back to prepping her.
Okay, so we gotta examine. Yeah, let's just go down. Let's look. Oh, well, let us go down and look at Orla's dying body. Can we click other things? Okay, we apparently have to hustle. So this pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca. Dude, we knew this before Dr. Crab told us. We can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it off. Oh, do we get a mini game of picking stuff up? Nope, we just get a sound effect. Oh, wow, everything is so neat and tidy. Oh, but so now we can see the bite marks on the dummy over there. And it's not missing a tooth, so we do know that now it was a different whale all those years before that presumably was killed by the dangerous animal control people or whatever it was.
Good, now push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. The control panel is on the wall to your right.
I want to look at that thing. I want to look at that. It's so neat, so tidy. Well, all right. Oh, we gotta move. There we go. There's the hoist button. Ha ha ha. Ah! This must be the button to move the hoist. Whale's probably dead by now. Just saying. Dr. Crab, the stretcher is ready.
Yeah, good. Let's get it under Orla.
And we were able to do that just by ourselves? Okay. All right.
I'll take it from here. Stand back. I have to treat her immediately. There's something in her stomach. What is this? It's another baby penguin. Man, can't keep track of these things.
Oh, what did he just reach in? Oh, that's the whale getting set down. That was after you say there's something in her stomach, and then you hear that splorching sound of. Oh, is that what this stuff is over here on the right? Is a pile of fish? So she did throw up, and how did he know something was in her stomach? Was he just like looking in?
There, I got it all out.
Will Orla be all right, Dr. Crab?
She'll be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals, so they won't die if they're out of water for a little while. But their own weight puts stress on their organs, and their skin starts to dry out. I put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure.
Feel better soon, Orla.
Oh, if only I hadn't gotten that luminol on her.
You don't feel bad, Pearl. I'm the one that commanded you to do it, and I thought it was funny.
Luminol? No problem there. That stuff just washes right off. And Orla's condition has nothing to do with you, young lady.
Really? Then what is wrong with Orla?
Oh. What if Orla's pregnant? What if this is like whale version of morning sickness?
I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business. You don't need to ask how and why the female whale got pregnant just because she spends a lot of time alone with the male veterinarian. I have to get back in my round, so I'll leave the rest of the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I rouse up some crew members.
Bye. Dr. Crab sure is acting funny. He seems to be hiding something. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff gets here. I want to go back down. I want to go back down again. I guess we don't need to examine the bottom of the pool again. No, but I want to. Oh, I never got to click the skull rock. I hate you, Phoenix. Okay, I guess we have to examine Orla. We have to be responsible. Okay, so there's the guts. Well, not. Oh, wait, and there's Marlon Rhymes. He has a wanted poster too. We can look at everything. Look at hats. Look at all those pirate hats. Orla must really love those things. The pirate hat, the star above the eye, and her white mustache are her trademarks. Without those things, she'd just look like any other orca. See, this is what we're talking about. To show how easy it is to swap in a different whale. That they're just interchangeable. So it was a different whale a year ago that killed the lady. Even with the hat, she looks like any other orca to me. I bet no ordinary orca could do that lifesaver trick. How could you lump Orla in with all the other orcas like that, Mr. Wright? Whoops, I forgot how much of a fan Athena is. Okay, let's look at Marlon Rhymes' wanted poster. Hey, there's a poster of Mr. Rhymes here. Wanted, huh? Very, pirate-y. Looks like they list the staff's likes and nicknames and other stats, too. And there's a reward. Oh, and there's a reward amount listed, too. A reward? Yeah, they have the special event where they give you a prize for tagging a staff member. The bigger the reward listed, the better the prize. The crew tries hard not to get tagged. This actually sounds fun. Sounds like my type of event. I would totally dominate in a game like that. Uh-oh, her competitive fire is starting to blaze out of control. Okay, can I click that? I already clicked that. All right, so we'll click the vomit and then we'll click the whale. Yeah? Oh, there's a pill. An undigested pill. We should check out the contents of Orla's stomach, I guess. Hey, I see something mixed in with the fish. What do you want to bet that's going to match whatever the prescription drug bag was? That when they went searching around Asasha's house, it's not medicine for her, it's medicine for the whale that she just happens to keep at the house. It looks like a medicine capsule. There's something written on it. I think it says 3 Z's, What would it be doing at Orla's stomach?
Apparently not digesting. Mysterious capsule added to the court record. The strange capsule that was found in Orla's stomach. 3 Z's is printed on it.
I should read some more in the chat. I think I'm just going to fully catch up. Let's see. Bela says, Kane problem means no problem. See, I was able to gather that much from like context clues. Let's see, Crystal. Oh, wait, was that read by TTS? Said, nice putting down a whale. Good job, Logan. See, I'm glad that you approve, Crystal. We should tell Elliot. Would Elliot approve that you approve of whale-aside? Queen Katie said, nah, I'm exploring old places on my alt account. It's fun being like, I remember how to do this puzzle. Hee I'm a genius. Bela said, well, small kids have to go on. With someone for a reason. Sorry, for a second I thought you were going to say, small kids die sometimes. They got to die sooner or later. So it's good to know. And Crystal with an emote. And there we go. 2 hours, 1 minute, 13 seconds into the stream. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah. Also, I got to remember to breathe. I've been talking too much. I wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's ask Dr. Crab. It might have something to do with Orla's condition. Let's also look in the prescription bag of medicine that we are currently in possession of. Maybe we better not ask. He must have noticed it in himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. Phoenix, all the more reason to ask then. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Then just say no. You're a grown man, Phoenix. You've survived falling off of a bridge. You're a hearty fellow. Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's look into it ourselves. Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask for Apollo's help. Apollo knows all about drugs. Well, I know I gotta click the whale. I guess that wraps up our investigation here. No, it doesn't. Orla still isn't fully awake yet. Oh, here comes some stuff. Looks like they're going to put Orla back in the... No, I click her. I didn't get to click her. I hate that the game does this. It doesn't give me a chance to click everything. I'm missing out on content that I paid for. Well, you know what we're going to do? I am going to save, but when I save, I'm going to stagger a save slot. And so someday I will just come back and I will click everything. So let's go save. So we just got to remember, never save over save file 8 until I've done that. Save complete. See, Crystal's saying, whale approve of me bombing in front of the farm? This is normal? Wait. So Elliot, you're in Stardew Valley? You are a bomber? You set off bombs in the farm? And Elliot is just like, oh, yes, I approve of that. That's my type of lady. Oh. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now. Right, so where to now? Let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with the place. I want to. There we go. Okay, let me examine. I guess we already examined this area. Let's take another look around. Okay, good. Thank freaking goodness. Are the whales gone? Let's go back. Can we go back down? I guess we don't need to examine the... Hit you, Phoenix, right. Well, we can present the new evidence to Athena. I want some drugs, girl. That's the capsule from Orla's stomach, isn't it? It says 3 Z's on it. I wonder what this drug does. Maybe it's a sedative or something? Maybe that's why she fell asleep. Was someone trying to assassinate Orla? I don't know, but maybe it had something to do with Orla's mysterious condition. Who would do such a thing to Orla? If I get my hands on them, I'll rip them to shreds. That's what I'll do. Let's just stick to lawful acts, shall we? Okay, was there anything new that we haven't presented to her yet? Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, nothing new here. Nothing new. Okay, let's get out of here then. Oh, we haven't been to the show stage yet. And we saw an animation of it. Ah, look at that little pirate on a raft. July 21st, Ship-Shape Aquarium. Show stage. I like the, I didn't notice that in the cartoon. That the front of the boat, what's it called? Where you usually have like a woman on the front of the boat, but it's like a whale firing a cannon out of its mouth. Huh? Oh, we're just showing that nobody's here? So, this is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? It looked bigger in the animation. Looks like the police are done with their work here. Hey, it's you lawyers. How could you let Sasha get arrested?
Didn't I ask you to take care of her?
We're sorry we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. But as her lawyers, we'll do everything we can for her.
Sorry, I got upset. If there's anything I can do to help Sasha, just say the word.
Marlon, you can trust Mr. Nick. I'm going to do what I can, too, with this forensicing kit. I'm going to cover this whole area with forensicing.
That a girl, small fry. You can have free reign of this place.
I want to check this place out, but I better talk to Mr. Rhymes too. Well, you know what that means? We're presenting everything. Hey, buddy, you seem like the type who'd be interested in some drugs.
I'm new here, so I don't know.
I don't really think being new here as a... Okay, so yeah, let's just click everything. That's when he has nothing to say. Look at this. Prescription drugs. No. ID card. New here, doesn't know about that. Book. Doesn't know about that. Autopsy report. Doesn't know about that. TV phone. Doesn't know about that. Swashbuckler spectacular video. Doesn't know about that. He really doesn't know about anything.
That's Sasha's calendar. Sorry, I didn't tell you sooner.
Well, I guess you were worried about Ms. Buckler. It's understandable.
I don't know why she was supposed to meet with the captain, but I know she definitely didn't kill him. She'd never do anything like that.
We know that, and we're going to prove it in court.
If you mess up, I'm gonna write a rap dissing you two. Yeah, that's right. And even before it comes out on CD, I'm gonna play it all over the place.
What is it? What does dissing mean? I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a boomer. To diss someone means to insult them or put them down. It's short for disrespect. Ouch! He's saying that if Sasha gets executed, he will disrespect us? It's harsh. All right, anything else? New here, so I don't know. The fish. Mr. Rhymes, about this fish.
I'm the master keeper. No way you can beat me. You're a pro lawyer, but an amateur feeder. You're ready for feed and throwdown? Riffle. Come on. Time to defend the crown. Yeah, I am not good at this.
Oh yeah, we still haven't found Rifle, huh? It doesn't look like Rifle's coming.
I guess not, huh? Sorry about all that throwdown stuff then. I just wanted to show you the inner secrets of animal feeding.
There are inner secrets?
You know, stuff like how to debone a fish. Great care goes into each animal's food. Then, of course, there's the way of tossing the food to them. It's different for each one.
I see. Sorry to have bothered you with mundane questions from the uninitiated. Oh crap, I see there's a bot in the chat. Hang on. I gotta, wait crap, I gotta remember how do I do bot things to the... I can't remember. I think I click this. Because there's no mod here. Normally a mod does this, and I want to click ban. Did I do it? Did I slay the bot? I think I killed the bot. Crystal says, Elliot, love my husband. And then there's a quote, from Elliot saying, would you still love me if I guzzle 2 gallons of pumpkin ale at the Spirit Eve Festival? Sometimes a man has primitive urges. Oh, I think we talked about that before, how that's like the Stardew Valley version. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Crystal said, I approve of him. He approves of me. That's good. Oh yeah, what else? Anything else we had to present? The security camera footage. New here. Whistle. Dead body. Swashbuckler spectacular.
With this flyer, you can get a penguin sleep mask the next time you come in.
Oh, so that's what Dr. Crab has. It's a sleep mask. Oh, because he looks tired and he needs to take naps. Oh yeah? Well, that'd be nice, especially if it's free. That'd be perfect for taking a nap at the office after going on a run or something. I'd prefer you didn't take naps at the office, actually.
Yeah, I feel ya. Sometimes I fall asleep when I'm feeding the animals.
I guess only a newbie can truly understand the feelings of another newbie.
Hey, we are kindred spirits, my sister. Kindred spirits.
Two peas in a pod, birds of a feather. I suddenly feel so alone. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we presented our badge already. Yeah, okay. So now we can talk to him. Talk to him for realsies before we examine everything. Helping with cleaning. Oh, Crystal saying, oof, yup, slay the bot. Yes, the bot. From the Fire Game TV _TH, who wanted you to get some cheap viewers at some link, has been banned. And Queen Katie says, good job, Logan. Thank you. It's been a while since I've had to quash a bot. But yeah, because Rukov went to bed like an hour and a half ago, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of Vero yet, huh? But thank you for those who have been sticking it out. I do hope that once like the school year is officially over and we're into summer, that we'll get to see all of our friends. I feel so bad, like the last 2 weeks have been like so sleepy. But I do appreciate all of you are here. Like it means the world to me. Even if like there's just one person here, like that means the world to me. And so I don't say it enough, but thank you. You guys are all awesome. So thank you. All of you are here. Much love and appreciation. You guys are the best. I hear you helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes.
Well, not really helped. I was just taking care of the orca here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orla stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. I was a little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed satisfied.
Okay, so the cleaning was what was going on like early this morning between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., which is when we're suspecting that the murder happened because that's when the tank was emptied out, right? So if he was here as well, that means he could be a suspect. I really don't know who to suspect. It's obvious. It seems like it's got to be either him or Dr. Crab. I'm suspecting Dr. Crab. I think the whole thing with a payout and the owner and the veterinarian, that means they had some shared secret. And Rhymes, I mean, he seems way too earnest. That could all be an act. We have seen that does happen in these games, that people pretend to be really nice and unassuming. But I don't know if they do two of those cases back to back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and maybe that was a clue. He was saying he gave her less than her normal meals, but she seemed satisfied. Maybe that's because somebody else had just been feeding her. And we did see that in her stomach there was a bunch of undigested fish as well as ones that were fully digested, just the bones.
Oh, yeah. And I put Orla on the transport stretcher, too.
Transport stretcher? I mean, I saw it, and then I forgot about it. Then the vet told me about it. We used it, and now I forgot about it again.
See that hoist up there on the right? The stretcher can be suspended from it. The stage show is right next to the orca pool room. And we use the hoist to move the orca or cargo between the two areas.
So the rail we saw in the orca pool room runs all the way here, huh?
Why, did you want to take a ride?
Yes. A real investigation, huh? Sounds good to me. No, that's okay. I like my investigations on sweet terra firma. Too bad we're gonna do water in a minute.
Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the orca room.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the hoist control panel there and using it, Phoenix.
So I'm sorry, but I can't give you a ride without somebody on the other end.
No need to be sorry. Phew, dodged that bullet. About the murder. See, Eglin says, normally on mod view at least, next to the name, there's 3 symbols next to the name, a trash can, a clock, and a crossed out circle, I think. Trash can is delete message, clock question mark is timeout, and the cross circle is banned. Probably, I actually don't have my stream on mod view, just because I don't usually do the moderating myself, and it just kind of clutters it with all these extra symbols, but I realized that if I clicked the bot's name, that it had a little pop-up, and there was a little ban icon there. I hope it was the right one. I think it was the circle with the line going through, like the Ghostbuster cross symbol. I don't know how else to describe it. Egan said, simple way to do it without going on a whole adventure. Yeah, I actually, wait, no, is this gotta be the button down here? Oh yeah, there's turn on mod view there. Yeah, it's a little sword there. So I could have done that, but I eventually figured it out. I slew the bot in my own way. If it wasn't Miss Buckler or Orla, who else could have killed Mr. Shipley?
Well, I know Sasha is innocent, and I am not sure about the orca.
What? But we proved her innocence in court this morning.
But a few days ago, that orca attacked Sasha right here in the show pool. I saw that orca take Sasha's body into her mouth and squeezed her chest, and
I was really jealous because I don't know if you know this, but the chest is where the body stores the boob.
Her chest? Yeah, let's talk more about the cute pirate girl's chest.
They were probably practicing the lifesaver trick.
But Sasha was being crushed so bad, she couldn't even blow the whistle. I wanted to help her right away, but... Look, I hate to admit it, but I froze. I was thinking about her chest. I am a weak man. I can't protect anyone.
I doubt there are many people who would pit themselves against an orca.
Everybody tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. When she said Orla could kill her, when we said Orla could kill her, she said she trusted Orla.
Yeah, while everybody else seems to think Orla is a killer.
How can you trust a creature that can't speak? You can't even know what it's thinking.
But with orcas and dolphins, you can have communication of the heart.
And then we're just back to goofy music. Do 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 do. Quick said, technically, we have several lurking bots in chat right now. I recognize one from when I banned some on mine. Wait, so how do you see like the names of everybody in the chat? Oh, I pulled up a thing here. Ooh, I do see some lurker names I recognize on this screen. I don't know if they're here right now, but I see J Hutch VA. I see our friend Just KJ Things. So if you guys are here, hi. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, and I see Nevoverse. Actually, I don't know if these people are currently still here or not. And I do see a bunch of names I don't recognize. So maybe some of them are bots, but I don't know. I guess if they're, as long as they're behaving, like, hopefully not. I mean, are they doing anything bad right now just by like staying put? Okay, so now we got to investigate the crap out of this place. Want to examine the stuffs. Okay, so we don't have the BM button, so we can't scan around. So, oh, we can go way up into the sky. Let's start with a little pirate on the raft. Because I assume that's not important, but it is delightful.
Eek! There's a skeleton adrift! It's just a prop. I was not scared.
Were you really scared? Oh, were you really scared? A little bit. By your screaming. Is the skeleton an enemy defeated by Orla's pirates?
No, he's an informant named the Skeleton Kid. A dashing, spirited character, neither friend nor foe.
So you're saying he's alive in the show? All right. Can I click on the starfish? No. Okay, let's click on the water.
Look at this pool, it's huge! So this is where they do the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
The show pool is the same depth as the orca pool. They practice the tricks in the orca pool and then do the real show here. Are you interested in the Swashbuckler Spectacular?
Oh, of course. I've only seen it on TV, though.
Well, I'm new here, so I've never even seen it once.
Athena is a big fan. She watches the recording over and over. He keeps mentioning over and over that he's new. I don't know. Whenever they give like that much detail, it makes me suspicious of somebody.
I love the show and the ocean. Standing here makes me feel like I'm at a beach.
Especially with it open to the sky. You can even hear the sound of the surf nearby. Why don't you take a dip in the old pool there?
Really? I can? In that case?
What are you talking about? You can't swim here.
We were just joking. And why can't we?
Right. Of course. I was just joking.
Don't tell me she was actually gonna do it. Let's see. Ray says the men in Stardew kind of suck. Oh, Ray, do not let Crystal hear you saying such things about Elliot. Said one is a suicidal alcoholic whom my girlfriend likes, an emo, and a creep. Wait, so is that 3, or are you saying the alcoholic is also an emo and a creep? So as long as you're not speaking ill of Crystal's beloved Elliot. And Ray says they could be bots that search for Discord links. I know nothing about bots. Oh, so then they like, did they add, oh, Galp, right with a party of 1. Welcome, Galp, you caught me right as I was trying to understand a thing, so thank you, Galp. And by the way, Galp, good timing, because I'm actually, at the moment, currently caught up with chat. We do have no mod here, but I'll go ahead and do a shout out for you while I have a sip of water. How's your stream, Galp? You can watch
Flip a gal.
Spitball.
Oh, it's Phasmophobia.
It's the fingerprints. And we got a writing, and we got the spirit. That's the spirit, there we go. Ah! Hello.
That was scary. Oh, and you're doing a heart rate monitor. I remember Wonder Mom once said she was going to show me how to hook something like that up,
I think I was thinking about
so I could do like a spooky game with a heart rate monitor, but I never figured out how to do it.
Jesus Christ.
Seems like a fun idea. But yeah, how was your stream? Looks like you were playing Wuthering Waves again. I think I actually saw an ad for that. Oh, okay, speaking of like seeing ads for stuff, it is so freaking creepy how much your phone listens to. I've mentioned this type of thing before. So last night, I'm doing the improv show, okay? It was my turn to host the show again, so I'm out there, I've got the microphone, I'm hosting. At one point, I'm sitting down by the front, by the audience, and it's the first game after intermission ended. So the audience had just come back, and these 3 people come in late, and they're coming in right up on the second row, so they're like walking right nearby me. And they must have been smoking joints outside because they stank to high heaven so potently of marijuana that literally my first instinct upon getting the whiff was I literally for an instant thought somebody had brought a skunk into the theater. And so then later I even said that to somebody backstage, like, oh man, it smelled like there was a skunk there. And then I got home and I was even saying, it smelled like a skunk there. And I said it a couple times. My phone, by the way, is packed away like deep in my pocket. It is like powered off. And then later at the night, I'm like, I'm going to pop on TikTok real quick, just see if I, have any notifications, make sure there's no problems with any of my videos before I go to sleep. I pull it up, and you know what? TikTok immediately brings up your For You page. The first video was a skunk playing with a cat. It was like a domesticated skunk. Because I had said to a couple people the word skunk because of how, what was the proper word for that? Because like I hear people say like, oh, that's some dank weed. But I don't know if I'm cool enough to understand, because I don't understand what that means. But their marijuana stink smelled like a skunk. And then TikTok is like, so my phone was listening to me. It's awful. It's awful. But again, Gallop, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Crystal says, Shane, Sebastian, I don't know, the creep one, Clinton? I don't know. These are all new to me. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if I was playing Stardew Valley, I'd be going after one of the ladies, just saying. Don't tell me she was actually gonna do it. Oh, that's right, we're investigating. Can we look at the killer whale in the front of the ship? This galleon was in the Swashbuckler Spectacular too, wasn't it? Look at the cute figurehead. It looks just like Orla. It is cute, but it looks like it's also a cannon. Makes sense since she can fire off the volleyballs, The enemy lets their guard down and then blam. Very piratey, don't you think? I thought Orla and Sasha were supposed to be the good guys. We should do the same thing in court. Lure them in and then blam, we just shoot them. Present evidence. I don't think the judge would appreciate any blamming in his court. I don't know, he let Godot get away with a lot of stuff. It's like a lot of violence that went on there that he was just like, I'll allow it. We saw the same device in the Orca pool room too, huh? Yeah, we used it to lift Orla when she was on the stretcher. In the show, Sasha made her grand entrance by hanging from this thing. Oh, we should think of a cool grand entrance for us too. I've always wanted to burst into the middle of somebody else's trial with a loud bang. I've always wanted to crash in through the ceiling. I bet that would really knock the socks off the judge and the gallery. You could give poor Judge Udgy a heart attack doing that. Just what exactly was this girl learning while she was in Europe? Okay, can't click on the sky. Anything specific about that? We did this rock over here. The sign. Okay, yes, do the sign. This colorful sign. Did Ms. Buckler make it? Wow, how did you know? Yeah, that sign is for the new show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the orca. Oh, okay, and you remember Pearl is here, and we used luminol fluid in the tank. So we've got to use fingerprints somewhere here, and this is like the last thing that's clickable. Are we gonna like spray for fingerprints? We'll find out the prints of somebody else who was there, and it'll like somehow implicate somebody else as having been there around the time of the murder, something like that. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the orca. Huh? Isn't that the Skull Rock there on the right? Mr. Rhymes, is the Skull Rock a part of the set for the new show? Yeah, I guess so. If they were going to use it in the show, what's it doing in the orca pool?
I don't know, storage maybe? Skull Rock updating the court record. Hang on, I gotta breathe again. A new prop that was at the orca pool. The victim struck it when he fell. I gotta read, there's still a couple more comments in the chat. Quick Kitty said, I could look up a list of bots if you want to zap them later. I mean, I guess, but are they really doing anything wrong? I mean, if they're scanning for Discord, there ought to be like a list of confirmed dangerous bots. I hate to go to all the trouble of like hunting them down, because then there's like upkeep, because they're always gonna come back. I remember Rukov like cleared out a bunch of bots about a year ago. And so clearly they just come back. But if there's like dangerous ones, then yes, I want to clear those out. If they're just regular ones, like, who cares? They'll get shut down eventually. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. If that's against terms of service for Twitch for that, then somebody please correct me, and I will do my duties to track them down in as much as I am able. Crystal says... Oh, Clint, not Clinton. Galp said the heart rate monitor was through my Apple Watch. Oh, so I would not be able to do that. As much as I love my calculator watch, it is not a smartwatch. It seems like a lot more people are getting like those Apple Watches. I see a lot of people with them now. And you can, correct me if I'm wrong, you could do like customized little not like wallpapers, but designs for what the watch looks like when it lights up. I think if I did that, I would try to get my Apple Watch to look like a little calculator watch face. I would assume there's gotta be someone who's gotten a pattern like that out there, right? Ray says, you know how some bots get to the Discord even though it's private? I was saying these bots could be copying Discord links in chat. Wait, they get into the Discord even though it's private? First of all, can Discords, I guess, be private if they don't have like an invite link or something like that? So I guess that's true. We've only ever had we did have one incident recently of getting rid of a bot that was like spamming links to what looked like an adult Discord. I feel so bad because I think I can't remember why. I was like working or something, and so I didn't see it until like an hour later, and everybody in the general chat was like freaking out. I'm sorry. But we just don't have those type of problems very much. Thank goodness we don't have those type of problems. Okay, Skull Rock updated in the court record. This sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars. Okay, well, these are like stars. I'm guessing like starfish. These ones, what are they? They look like... These ones aren't stars. These are penguin prints. So this is gonna implicate Rifle as having been here. So right now we're gonna go, oh, all these stars, and later on we're gonna realize, wait a second. Rifle was there. And once again, like I said before, Dr. Crab seems to have some type of a connection with the penguins. I mean, he's got Rifle's daughter living in his hair. Daughter or son? I can't remember if the little one is a boy or a girl, but offspring in his hair. And so mark my words, I am calling it right now. Those are gonna end up being penguin footprints, and there'll be something later where we found out that, oh, Rifle was here, and he like stepped on the sign and got like little paint marks on his little, not flippers, but little footsies. I still don't know how that's gonna be important, but I feel very proud of myself actually for recognizing that. I think they're supposed to be starfish. It's for the pirate show after all. A few of them look more like leaves to me. Phoenix, you dumb. Handmade sign added to the court record. A sign Sasha made for the new show. It's been left to dry since the early hours of the 20th. I kind of wish Phoenix hadn't made that line, because it draws attention to it and makes him sound dumb. I'm just saying. Sasha put so much work into making the sign for the new show. No wonder she was mad about what happened. Huh? I wonder what he's talking about. I better ask. We've examined pretty much everything here, but we still gotta talk to you, bro. Actually, before we talk to you, I wanna see what happens if we try and present that sign, that new piece of evidence. Boo. Okay, now we'll talk to you. And so, by the way, so Queen Katie said there are 5 things. So is this thing 2? Because I think we had the whale, and this is now the show stage. So there's still gonna be another 3 things. We gotta do still. We still gotta go to the detention center and return the medicine to Sasha and get like officially hired on as her lawyer. We probably gotta go back and talk to Dr. Crab again. Maybe confront him about the pill. Was there anything else that we need to do? Maybe we only have like a couple more? Let's talk about the new show. You say Ms. Buckler was mad. Was it because of the new show?
Ugh, me and my big mouth. Okay, but you never heard it from me. There was a rumor that the captain wasn't gonna let Sasha be in the new show.
What? But why not? Maybe maybe it's not like I said before that the orca was pregnant. Maybe Sasha's pregnant with the captain's child, and that's why he doesn't want her in the show, because I imagine it would probably be bad for a pregnant lady to get like knocked around all over the place by a killer whale.
I don't know. It was just a rumor. I don't know if it was true.
So Mr. Shipley was going to do the show all by himself?
Swashbuckler flyer added to the court.
Updated the court record. An advertisement for a new show. It appears that that Sasha was not slated to return. Okay, so I am not as confident in that as I am in the penguin footprints on the sign. Those are definitely penguin footprints. But I'm gonna stick my neck out on this one. I'm gonna say that she's pregnant with his baby. And maybe that's why they were arguing. I mean, that's why they were arguing. Oh no, actually they're probably arguing because he didn't want her in the show, but maybe it was because it was like, it's your baby, arr. I can't even imagine the show without Ms. Buckler. It would be like, where's the beef? Wow. The topical references from what, like, was that the 1980s? The Where's the Beef Wendy's commercials? I want to, like, that's gotta be the 80s, right? Topical. Is she trying to say it would be like bones without any meat on them? It could be a bone on the meat bone on the meat bone.
Sasha wanted to go back to the old Swashbuckler Spectacular, but now that the captain's gone, who knows what's gonna happen with the show. Mr. Nick, I found some peculiar fingerprints.
Pearls! I almost forgot she's been forensicking for me all this time.
Oh, who's that?
I'm gonna guess it'll be Dr. Crab. Well, no, except she saw him. Oh, well, Blackwell! What are you doing not in jail? Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you doing here?
Just some business to attend to.
Prosecutor Blackwell insisted, so I brought him along to get a little exercise. That's right, if you're in death row in Japanifornia, you can just insist to go places. Is it business with us?
No, not you. My business is with that animal keeper there, Marlon Rhymes. You will be a witness for the prosecution tomorrow.
You got to be kidding. Why would I want to testify against Sasha?
What you want does not matter. Now come along.
But if I leave, who's gonna feed the orca? The other animal keepers are too scared to go near her now. Oh, maybe I can help.
Read some more comments in the chat. I'm still basically caught up. So I'm only behind by a couple. Let's see. Galp says that old school watch. Yeah, I mean, it's semi old school. I used to have like a really classically designed calculator watch, but then its battery died. And the problem is like when his battery died, I took it to a watch place to like replace the battery. But they warned me that calculator watches don't do so well with replacing batteries because apparently like the circuit board that you got to put on for the buttons you have to place like just right. It's really difficult. So they replaced the battery and it was working well for a while, but then it just started like glitching out a whole bunch. It basically started going all matrixy and then just died on me. And so I was like, ah, crap. So then I bought this one, but it's nice and I do love it. But yeah, I basically have gone through in my lifetime about 3 different models of calculator watches. Crystal with an emote, Quick said, I said 5 places left. It's now 3 places left. Wow, so okay. So it's gonna be detention center. I'm guessing we're gonna go back and see Mr. Crab again. And we only have like a half hour to the 3-hour mark, so if people wanna start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. I do not know if we're gonna make it to the trial tonight. Quick said, well, ... And wait, hang on. No, Quick said almost 2 left since you finish up with Rhymes. Oh, so this counts one. So we got 2 more after this. So it's probably gonna be detention center and veterinarian clinic. Says well, ... and pearls. Evie says hi, Logan. What is a calculator watch? You never heard of one, Evie? It is this. it's a nerd thing. It's just a wristwatch with a calculator built into it. So at any given time, I can look and see what time it is, or I could be like, I need to do some calculations on a boop, boop, beep, 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 boop. So I've heard some people refer to this as yet another reason why I am chronically single, why women are repelled by the thought of me. But I like it. I think it's fun. It's been my trademark for whenever I do like commercials or training videos or things like that. I always try to see if I can like sneak the calculator watch in as like part of the costume. It's always great when it's like a nerdy type of a character. Like the last job that I did, I was like an IT person for some HR training video. And since I was an IT person, I got there and like, hey, is it okay if I wear the calculator watch? And the wardrobe lady was like, oh, wow, you brought a calculator watch? That's so neat that you brought that for this character. I'm like, no, I always wear it. I just tried to get to wear it, everything I do. Here's something kind of interesting for you. In when we did Snatchers, that movie, there was a big gap between the first half and the second half in filming. And I believe my calculator watch, I think that was the old one, and it had died on me. But so when I came back to do the next set, I made sure to bring it back to wear it for consistency's sake, for like wardrobe. So there's not like suddenly a different watch on my wrist. So, but if you look closely, you probably can't tell unless it's like 4K that in some of the scenes, the watch is dead. So yeah. Gallup says, it's an old school 80/90. I think, I don't know. I just bought this one off of Amazon, I think, when my last one died. So Amazon wasn't around in the 80s and 90s? I don't think so. Let's see, Evie says, "Law, that's interesting." Says, "Nah, Logan, nah, that sounds cool. The ladies don't know what they're missing." That's right, we should spread the word. That let the ladies know that they want a piece of this calculator watch and just get some smooches on that thing. I don't think it'll work, but I appreciate the vote of confidence, Evie. But how are you? Welcome. Good to see you here. Okay, let's get back in the game. Like I said, we have about a half hour until the 3-hour mark, so if people want to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions, now's a good time to check those out. Otherwise, I'll see who's available. I know that, as I said before, past couple weeks have been a little bit sleepier in chat. I do hope it's just because of like end of the school year, graduations, finals weeks, things like that. There is always that imposter syndrome voice in the back of my head that's like, people just they finally realized, Logan, you're just not funny. and they all left. All right, let's play a little bit more.
Maybe I can help. I'm concerned about Orla's health, and this way I can stay close and look after her. I can feed her and do a telecast too if you need me to. I'll do anything to help. I will even kill a man if I need to.
Sounds like Pearls wants to do something nice for Orla to make sure she's okay. Well, first we gotta like look for fingerprints, right? We use the fingerprint powder?
Small Fry, are you tripping? That orca is dangerous, you know. I'll be fine. I'm just happy to help. Oh, but I don't have a TV phone. I won't be able to contact you if I have to do a telecast. Marlin, may I please borrow yours?
What? Oh, sure, Small Fry. Anything for you. Don't say anything for you to the 17-year-old girl. You're on thin ice as it is, Marlin Rhymes. Especially when you're going out of your way to help like this. I don't know if I'm gonna testify, but I guess I can at least hear what the police have to say. Thanks for your cooperation. Now justice will be served with a strategy meeting. Grr, come on, Mr. Wright, let's get back to our investigation.
How sad. The police have already investigated all there is to investigate. Your efforts are a waste of time.
Nothing we do to try and save our client is a waste of time, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Today, the Orca. Tomorrow, Sasha Buckler. You intend to save them both. You say you believe in your clients, but isn't money really your true motivation?
Have you seen our office? We're not making money, Blackwell.
Why not admit you're only doing this for your own benefit?
I could understand that much more readily than your empty, righteous talk.
Our own benefit? That's not why we're doing it. Now, Athena, try not to let him get to you. Again, in retrospect, after the last case, it makes no sense that, like, Blackwell is being this mean, especially to Athena. Evie says, I'm okay, my back's been hurting, and my sinuses are bothering me a lot. I have an allergy retesting on Thursday, and I can't take any allergy medications for 4 more days. It's been hard because I feel like I'm sort of getting sick. Do you normally have like lots of allergies? Well, I guess it's springtime, right? So I guess people have allergies. This is sort of the season for it. So I'm sorry, I hope you're able to figure out what's causing, can back pain be caused due to allergies? The sinuses make sense. Either way, I hope you're doing okay, Evie, and that the allergy retesting goes well. And if you have developed new allergies, that the doctors will be able to figure out what they are and get you the proper medicines for it, so you won't be in so much pain. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I'm lucky. I don't believe I have any allergies that I am aware of, but I would not be surprised if I develop some. My mom has like really bad allergies every year. So it may just be a matter of time with me. I may be a ticking allergic time bomb. But yeah, please get feeling better. And again, so good to see you here, Evie. All right, we should be off. Prosecutor Blackwell, in justice we trust. Ha ha ha! Grr. I have never been so insulted. Be right back. I need some water to wash away the anger. That is salt water. Don't try. No. What are you doing? Uh-oh. What? Wait, what? Oh, she hit Prosecutor Blackwell with it. I thought she was going to drink it. She hit Prosecutor Blackwell with that water. He doesn't seem to care, though.
I guess prosecutors these days are more about harsh monochrome than fancy frills.
Oh, wait! What about those peculiar fingerprints you said you found, Pearls?
I'll tell you all about them.
We're gonna present the little girl drugs.
You know I'd do anything I could to help you, but I'm afraid I don't really know anything about that.
That's all right, Pearls, no worries. Okay, let's just really quickly present everything. No, doesn't know anything about that. Present this, doesn't know about that. Present Skull Rock, doesn't know about that. Present prescription drugs, doesn't know about that. Present swiping key card, doesn't know about that. Present book, doesn't know about that. Let's just try, we'll try one more after this. And the TV phone, okay, yeah, so we got apparently just talk to her. I was hoping there'd be some more information. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Someone was just kind of knocking at my door over there. Okay, let's go ahead and talk. Peculiar Prince. Pearl's Peculiar Prince. So tell me about this big discovery you made.
Well, I don't know if it's a big discovery, but...
Oh, okay, so it's not on the sign. The sign is where I was guessing, so they're on the handrail.
I found some odd fingerprints on the pool ladder over there.
Okay, so what's so peculiar about them?
Well, they're on the left side of the ladder, but they're right-hand prints.
So it could be someone like... Oh, yeah, because if you climb down normally, you're probably facing the ladder. What it could be is someone like standing on the ladder and like holding onto it and like leaning over or something? Maybe? That's good. That's like very observant for a young girl like that. Actually, she's 17. I guess that's why I keep forgetting that she's no longer an 8-year-old.
Wouldn't a person usually hold the left side of the ladder with their left hand? Plus, I think they were made from above by grasping the ladder with the right hand.
Now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder whose prints they are.
I compared them with the prints on file, and they turned out to be Marlin's.
Wow, so we're not having any fingerprint minigame, huh? How did he manage to leave prints in such an awkward position? Okay, well, if it was coming from above, then he's just on his belly, leaning over. Maybe he dropped some in the water and was like grabbing it, was using that to steady himself?
So, Mr. Nick, was I helpful?
Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. I don't know if they're related to the case yet, but I'll keep them in mind.
Ladder prints added to the court record.
The fingerprints discovered by Pearls at the stage show, the show stage. They're rhymes, but there's something odd about them. Hee hee, I bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these prints. I imagine their search wasn't as thorough here as it was at the crime scene. You're probably right. I'm sure they checked everything at the actual crime scene. But I guess they can't do forensics on every inch of the rest of the aquarium. But we could, thanks to Pearly, and now we have a new piece of information.
Oh, you're embarrassing me, Athena.
Oh, Rifle! Hey, it's Rifle, we've got to catch her!
Don't worry, she's being a good girl right now in my lap.
Oh, that's how we get her, because the Pearl's here, and Rifle likes Pearl. So Evie is saying, yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I'm allergic to, but when I had my first allergy testing last year, they made an allergy serum that was tailored to what I'm allergic to. Hang on a second. It was the best thing I've ever done. I maybe got sick with allergies 3 times last year versus 6 or 7 times I would get sick. I feel so much better, but my doctor said I should try an allergy retesting to make sure I haven't developed new allergies. So it's like a serum that takes care of like all your allergies. I feel bad because I hate getting sick even once or twice a year. Like if I get sick twice a year, I'm like, I'm spending so much time sick. So 3 times sounds like a nightmare to me, but I guess it's better than 6 or 7. Well, okay, I should clarify this. When you get those type of allergy sicknesses, how long does it usually last? Because like when I get sick with a cold, I'm looking at like a week and a half. I'm not like a full week and a half that I can't do anything, but a full week and a half that I'm just miserable. It'll usually be like, 3 to 5 days, maybe not even 5 days, but there'll be a few days where I'm just like out of it. But then I'm just like struggling to sleep well at night and just feel gunky for ages. But I hope it works. I hope that if you need to have things added to your serum elixir, that you're able to get it taken care of. Well, I'm glad she's been found. I forgot we were looking for her, actually. Yeah, thanks again to Pearly. I think somebody's jealous.
Well, I think I'll go talk to the staff about Orla.
All right, good luck, Pearls, and thanks again. Well, I guess we're done with things here. What do you want to do next? How about if we have Apollo check out our mystery evidence? Yeah, because Apollo knows about drugs? Oh, that's right. We haven't done that yet. Good idea. Let's stop by the office. Oh, so maybe we aren't going back to see the vet again. If we're going to the office, and I presume the detention center next.
July 21st, Write Anything Agency.
Well, at least we know that if those are the last 2 places, we don't do any more investigating, examining stuff. So maybe, crap, there's only about 15 minutes till the 3-hour mark. Maybe we can get to the trial tonight? Eglin said, ugh, I hate allergy tests. I had my first one when I was 3, and it was so painful. Now, is that the one, are allergy tests where they do like, they'll get like a grid on your arm or something, and just like do a whole bunch of tiny little dots of all the potential allergens? Is that the right word? And then it's basically like a chart, and they see like which boxes you have reactions to. I've never had one of those, but I feel like I've seen a picture of that type of thing before. Eglin said, and I was allergic to nearly everything they tested for. You see, in that type of situation, I would wonder if you actually are allergic to everything, or if you're like allergic to the type of metal in the needle that they use or something like that. It says, I got stuck with allergy shots for years when I was a kid. I think they stopped doing them because I was such a pain to deal with. I don't like needles, and I had to have 1 shot per limb. Oh, I hate needles as well. They are the worst. The only time I have ever been able to like stomach even like the sight of needles like being injected, and it was because I had to. So my old cat before my current cat Pepper, my old cat years ago, toward the end of her life, because she just lived to a very ripe old age until she developed chronic kidney disease, and she eventually passed away from that. But toward the end, she was having a hard time. Like, she just didn't have an appetite and wasn't eating or drinking a whole heck of a lot. And so one thing the vet was making sure that I did is to give her, what do we call it, subcutaneous fluid injections to make sure that she didn't dehydrate. And so basically what I would do is I would just like take like on the back by the nape of her neck and just get some skin and take a needle filled with the fluids and like just inject in that. And I hated doing it, but it's like, it's for my cat and I didn't want her to die. And so that's like the only time I've been able to actually handle needles, and it was because it was helping preserve the life of a family member. As far as I'm concerned, like, your pets are family members. I hope that is not a hot take. Oh, you're back! How's the investigation going? It's going pretty well, but there are still things we need answers to. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. All right, well, I'm gonna present you with some stuff, bro. Let's just present you with everything, see if you have anything to say. Evidence! No. Okay, we're gonna wait on doing the pill, though. I'm guessing he won't have anything new or interesting to say. Because they're really, like, writing Apollo out of this. This scene seems like it's just throwing the Apollo fans a bone, but it's like, see, we haven't forgot about him. He's still here. Okay. So wait, what happens if we go to talk? Oh, it's the investigation. So I'm guessing we'll talk about the investigation and then we'll present the drugs to him. Evie says, yeah, about that long, but sometimes I would relapse and it would be like 2 weeks of being sick. Oh, my allergies are awful. Like I'm allergic to many grasses, trees, dust, dander. Man, the list goes on and on. I am sorry. It's got to be off. That kind of reminds me. So there's an elderly lady who lives next door to where I am, and she is. I don't mean this in any disparaging way, but she's albino, and apparently, like going along with being an albino, she has some I think she has some immune system issues. And part of that is that, much like you, not that I'm saying that what you have is an immune system issue at all, but she has, I guess, just tons and tons of allergies and things, so it's gotta be tough to live with. Eglin says real, says yeah, but the ones I've had were on my back? So instead of, your arm on your back. Well, that'd be tough for you, because then you can't see them. I guess only the doctor has to see them, but still. Evie says, so for the allergy testing, they would poke me in different spots, and the areas that would turn red would be what I was allergic to. Yeah, so that's like that. I don't know why I just assumed it's on the arm in a grid. Maybe it's maybe someone just described it once, and that's what I pictured. I'm really not quite sure. Would you like to help out with the investigation, Apollo? Oh, you bet I would! What do you want me to work on? Let's see. Do I actually have anything for him to do? Okay, and it's suddenly crickets. Oh, I know, boss. Let's have Apollo look at the evidence we collected. Oh, good idea. He might notice something that will help us win the case. Okay, so that was just to cue us to what to do. So we want to present him with the pill. Apollo, there's something I'd like your help with. You have work for me? Oh, what is it? Could you have this capsule checked out? I think it's some kind of medicine. Sure thing, Mr. Wright. I'll go to a hospital have somebody look at it. Take a look. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the closest one is Hickfield Clinic. Good luck, Apollo. And thanks. Why have we not yet opened up that prescription bag and seen if the pills matched? They're gonna match. We wouldn't have 2 sets of pills for nothing. I wonder if they'll let us see Sasha now. It has been quite a while. Let's stop by the detention center and see. So this will be, Queen Katie, is this place number 5? I think we're heading to then? We have something to deliver to her too, don't forget. So we might, there's 10 minutes till the 3-hour mark. Maybe we can make it to the trial.
July 21st, detention center, visitors room.
All right, boss, chin up. We have to lift Sasha's spirits. I like your enthusiasm. Yeah, there she is. Ahoy there, me hearties. Thank you for coming over. Even in prison, she delights me. See, Eglin said, I also vaguely remember that what they used on me were plastic. It's been a while, I don't know, but I remember orange plastic screws, things that stabbed and twisted my back. So, and I don't know, can someone be allergic to plastic? And Evie says, no, you're right, Logan. Furry friends are family too. Oh, they are, because here's the thing. I mean, my cat is totally a family member. I've mentioned this before, but I remember it was a year or 2 ago, seeing some videos that were going viral online of this really annoying influencer who would do just awful things. I think he eventually got arrested. And I hope he was stopped from doing this, but he would do quote unquote prank videos, filming himself breaking into somebody's house while they're home, and they would freak out and shoo him out. I'm like, dude, you were lucky they didn't shoot you. They would be legally allowed to shoot you in self-defense if you did that. And one of them was he saw this woman out walking her little dog, and he ran over and grabbed the dog and took off. And she was chasing after him, and he's laughing, and it's the worst thing ever. And if somebody did that to me with my cat, that person would be lucky if he ended up just in the hospital. I am not a violent person, but I would totally, I guess for lack of a better word, go mama bear on anyone who tried to do any harm to my cat. See, Evie says to Eglin, yeah, sounds correct. Says, but proof that the injections I took helped was when my whole household was sick with allergies. I was the only one who was not sick. It was very eye-opening. Well, I'm glad it worked. I'm sorry that they were all sick, but I'm glad that it was working for you. Ray said, did stream freeze for anybody else? Okay, Evie says no, because let me see. I've got a tab open here. Okay, yeah, because I'm not. So Ray, if it's frozen, I don't know if you're able to hear me, but you might need to refresh the stream. But if it did freeze, I hope it froze on wonderful Sasha Buckler. She's great. She's wonderful. Okay, let's talk to her a little bit. Let's see if we can actually make it to the trial tonight.
Ahoy there, me hearties. Thank ye for coming o'er. I be in good spirits. Worry not about me.
She's trying to cheer us up. Oh, that's not. Oh! Oh, she's so sad. I want to help her.
Well, that went over like a lead balloon. I was trying to make up for all your trouble.
Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both had the same idea. We came to let you know that we can take on your defense if you'll have us.
What?
I love I love it when anime characters do that. I've seen it before in things. I still don't know what it means. Oh, hang on. Does her hat always do this? Like, look, the skull in her hat has like big wide eyes. Does it match her facial expressions? Am I only just now noticing this? We gotta, oh, wow, she disappeared. Is something wrong? Why is she hiding from us?
The prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would abandon me.
Never, Sasha. I will never abandon you, Sasha.
But here you are, to me rescue. That's why I'm so happy.
It sounds like she's crying back there. This is like so adorable. Of course we wouldn't abandon you. Ah, Sasha, don't cry. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. Great. Now I've got crying in stereo. Okay, so yeah, so it is a normal facial expression on the skull now. So I got to check whenever she does like an extreme, like emotional take or sprite or something. I gotta pay attention to the hat. I never noticed that.
Okay, I'm all right now. Thank you for taking on me case.
Oh, come on, give us the happy pirate music, not the sad music. We're glad to do it. Well, now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. How many questions do we have? Only 2. So maybe we'll get this done. Maybe we can make it. I mean, we're like 3 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So actually, I don't know. I don't know if we will or not. Queen Katie said, detention center, then one more place in trial. Sorry, like, darn it. I'm guessing it's gonna be the vet again. Boo earns. Queen Katie said, I did think it slightly paused for me, though I thought it was me too, but it is good now though. And Ray says, it fixed itself. Okay, good. Evie says, oh no, what the heck? Queen Katie said, oh yeah, I would have Thanos that person if they did anything like that to me. No, yeah, it is like, and again, I'm not a violent person, but I would have done whatever it took to protect my cat, and I would not have felt bad about it in the least. Queen Katie said, but what I'm what most would call an angel, but I'm a mama bear if needed. And I think that's a good thing. I think there are circumstances in which mama bearing out is totally justifiable. And once again, I do want to say one last time, because yeah, we're like a minute and a half away from the 3-hour mark. If anybody has raid suggestions, do you know, let me know. Eglin says, I don't know who would bite first if someone tried to take my dogs, me or the dogs themselves, especially since you just barely got them back. Let's go ahead and present all the evidence, which again, Eglin, I am so happy. Thank you for posting those pictures, the big old smiles on them dogs. That must be like so fantastic seeing them back home now.
Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know anything about.
That's all right, don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. Okay, we're not gonna present the prescription drugs because we're gonna wait on that.
Do you two want to be in the swashbuckler spectacular?
Oh wait, we already had this dialogue before. Oh wait, crap, there was another happy sprite that she did. I gotta do that again so I can see if the skull became like happy when she did that. So hang on. Oh, okay, okay, so maybe it's only when she does her big surprise thing like that the skull changes its face. I am not sure. So let's just present some of these things. Evie says that. Gallop says, Rule 1, please be nice and respectful. Rule 2, please no spam. Rule 3, please don't post links within chat. Rule 4, don't give any spoilers for video games, TV shows. Rule 5, no doxing, giving out people's permission without express permission. Oh, these are my rules. I was gonna say, these sound familiar. Rule 6, respect everyone's right to disagree with you. Rule 7, keep politics out. This is not the place for that. Rule 8, just don't be a jerk or obnoxious to other members of the chat. Those are my channel rules. Hey. Evie said, that's a cute animation with a sword. It is, like, she is wonderful. I love Sasha Buckler. Gab said, sorry, didn't mean to post that. I'm testing something for my OBS. Oh, but those are my rules, right? I'm pretty sure those are my rules. I'm not sure if that's the order of them, but I'm pretty sure those are my rules. Or they might be slightly abbreviated. I think I tend to be a bit more verbose with stuff like that, but I think those are my rules. Something like that. Let's see. Crystal says there's a war survivor in year 2 in Stardew Valley. He's a DILF. Well, what will Elliot think about that, though? Evie says, I have a streamer. His name is, oh, here we go. Michael McCaw playing Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Okay, if that's the case, I won't be able to stick around for very long in that one because I want to get that game too, and I'm going to need to avoid spoilers, but I will copy that down over into my text file here for in just a few minutes when we're going to be deciding on raids. So thank you very much. Eglin said, I barely got them back and I'm going to have to leave them behind again. Wait, what? Oh, when I go to college. Okay, so you're not having to give them away again. That's good. Oh, and Krista with some more raid suggestions. Let me copy these down as well. As always, you know that I got some like things that I look for. I try to look for people who have a fewer number of viewers. I try to remember, I sometimes forget, but I want to do people who are not set to like followers only or subscribers only in the chat. I've occasionally forgotten that, and then we get there and we're not able to do like our raid command or anything. I also tend to show favoritism toward people that like we know IRL. But yeah, let me check out all of these ones here, and we'll pick out one of these raid suggestions in a minute. We also said, Logan, you keep breaking your own rule 5. I mean, I have not fully doxed myself. I have just accidentally provided more information than necessary. I think a lot of it is just that I don't know, I mentioned before, I sort of leave big footprints on the internet. I never really thought of myself as someone that needs to like, you know, keep a low profile or anything. Crystal said, don't worry, the war survivor is Ken. He's married to Crystal. You're gonna be a homewrecker. You're gonna break up the person. Also, hang on, let's go ahead and I gotta get out of this screen that I'm in. And we gotta save where we're at because I want to make sure I don't forget to do that. Let's see, but yeah, so Crystal, don't be a homewrecker. Quick Katie says, thank you for the neat stream. It was nice listening to your voice. Sorry that you were like, I mean, I don't know if I should apologize for this because it's my fault, but I'm sorry that you were off, that it was scheduled. There we go. That it was scheduled for a time when you were off doing like so much Genshin stuff. I hope I wasn't like competing for your attention with Genshin, but thank you so much for being here, Queen Katie. Even if like your attention was divided, I appreciate you. Bill said, raid suggestion. Okay, let me copy this one down as well. Want to make sure that we have all of these raid suggestions here in just a minute. And Evie says, lol. Crystal says, me loyal to long hair, pretty boy Elliot. Well, you say that now, but you have told me in the past that you are also fine with like creating a harem of your men's that you have. Okay, so let me check out of all these raid suggestions that we have. We got Paper Mario, 1000 Year Door. I mean, he doesn't have very many viewers, but I am hesitant. I don't want to like risk getting any spoilers. We got Stardew Valley. Well, that's an adorable little VTuber. Doesn't have a whole lot of viewers either. We got another one who's playing, Persona 4 Golden, but with a few more viewers though. And we got this one, also Persona 4. Oh crap, it's the kanji dungeon. And then this one has 26 viewers. Okay, so we're gonna pick one of these. Let us choose. Hang on. Let's do. Okay, these two both have 4 viewers, so I'm gonna have to pick between the two of these here. Let's do this one. Rain, there we go. And and we're gonna do this VTuber who is doing Stardew Valley. But thank you for all the other raid suggestions. I feel bad that sometimes we have to pick just one. But thank you so much for all the raid suggestions. Chris said, I'm doing a harem route in my new save. I'll be dating every romanceable option, so including breaking up the poor family of that war veteran. Quick Kitty said, yeah, see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Eva says, lol. Oh, hang on, that reminds me. I gotta do really quick before I forget. Crystal might already be doing this. But here's the raid message. And yes, thank you all so much for being here. For anyone who might be lurking, if you're lurking and you're not a bot, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Currently alternating between this and Persona 3 Reload. So tomorrow's Monday, no stream on Monday. I will post an update for the schedule this upcoming week. This week's gonna be a little bit different because I may have to cancel Thursday's stream because of attending a friend of mine's wedding. We shall see. But Tuesday will be Persona. Thursday is probably gonna be canceled. So if that's the case, we may have to wait until next Sunday before we do our next Ace Attorney Dual Destiny stream. Friday will definitely be Persona 3. Just check out the Discord for more info on that. Crystal posted a link tree right there, so you can click that. It has a Discord invite, Twitter, TikTok, all of those places. Bill says, see you, Lognia. See you. Thank you all so much for being here. Love and appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging out. I know it's been a sleepy couple of weeks. It means the world to me that you guys have been here. Like, I can never thank you enough. I love and appreciate you all. You mean the world to me. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great Monday. Have a good one. We'll see you Tuesday. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD, good night as well.